Got some male energy here. Hello, Lewis, and welcome to the live. How
Hi,
you feeling
Lewis.
today?
I'm feeling excellent and blessed to be
That's
here with two
good.
lovely ladies.
Hey, we about to get it on. It ain't ladies' night tonight. We got a fella in the house. We about to get it done, y'all. Wait, let me see if we done started to go live yet. Or
Yep,
any
I
of
got
the,
the notification.
you got the notification?
Yep,
All right, we're live.
we
That's
are
all I'm trying.
live.
Let me put us up on the TV like Oprah's watching.
Oprah is watching.
Got my cards ready. I've been shuffling. I've been calling in the good energy. Hi, Tia Richards. Hi, Queen Libra, October 10th. Hi,
Hello,
Mommy
Mom.
Matters. Oh my gosh. Hello, everybody. Come on in with your questions. I was going to do a love hangover live yesterday, but I was lazy and I didn't do it. So if y'all got love questions, come on with the love questions today. Everybody who didn't have a good
Are you
Sweetest Day
all
and
about
y'all want
love?
to know where y'all romantic partner was, come on in and I'll tell you where your romantic partner was.
All right, I got a
Hi,
love
Miss
question.
Brenda. My romantic partner obviously is in a cocoon somewhere that is not available to allow him to get out yet. He's just transformed into the person that I need him to be with them rock hard abs and that beautiful face.
Yep, listening to
That's
Allison
all I'm gonna go
Chain.
with. Keena will put you on the for all the new people or anybody who's ever been here before. Keena will put you on the list. Just type your question in, say general or specific, and then Keena will put you on the list, and she will tell you on your platform, like she will at you and say you're added to the list. You're not on the list until Keena tells you. There's 7 platforms that Keena is manning, so please be patient with her as she gets the list ready. And then once we have a number of people, we'll go ahead and start doing the lives. But right now, we could just chit chat. We were talking about Sheri Berry tea and how this is my very last cup of it, and I'm out of it, and I need to replenish my supply. So I will be getting an order of Sheri Berry tea. So whatever they tell you I need, all I need is clarity, a lot of clarity. So put a whole bunch of that blue lotus in it and make
Well,
me right, make me see it the way I'm supposed to see.
so this is Mommy Matters tea. It's
Uh
ready to
huh.
go out.
Oh,
And
Mommy
she,
Matters, your tea is on the way. You
yeah,
are
it's
going
ready
to
to
love it.
go.
I don't know if it's for sleepy time, but look, I got 2. I got a daytime and a nighttime, and that nighttime will be like, boof, go to sleep. And I lay down and go to sleep. I don't even play with them. I go right to sleep just like they tell me to do. So if you need
Yeah.
some knockout, that's what it's going to do, knock you out.
So we got hers. Lewis has got his shipped off on Friday.
And mine is coming.
Yours is being
Actually, I
made.
do have a couple more cups of my nighttime. This was my daytime one, and I was ravaging that daytime. I'm like, give me some more, give me some more, give me some more.
And
So my night, because my daytime I was taking like 2 times a day, but my nighttime when I was only taking 1 time a day. So, and sometimes I would mix some of the daytime with the nighttime. It's like Dayquil and Nyquil.
oh my gosh, that is so funny. But yeah, I love making it. I mean, it's not only like I don't know, I get like a thrill out of making it for people, and
Yeah.
I like talking to them while I'm making it because then I get to be part of that energetic connection with them and like
Okay. Hi, Miss
um
Linda.
hi Miss
Go ahead.
Linda.
I'm sorry, Sheri.
Okay, and like with Lewis, I don't have to talk to him anymore to make his tea. But I still like that connection because this I'm telling you, spirit's like, bam, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. And I'm like, okay. And I did talk to Mommy Matters while I was making her tea, and it was pretty cool. It was definitely I had like all these things coming at me, and I was like, okay. And it was just talking to her and just throwing the things in the bowl that I use to make her stuff, and then trying to tell her about the herbs and what they're for and what they're used for and how they're to help her, and it was pretty cool. It
All
is
right,
pretty
that's
cool.
good. I've been telling everybody, they're like, where's her site? I'm like, you just have to like connect with her through social media and then she'll call you and then she'll give you, she'll do your consultation with you. But you have to talk to her in order to get your order so she can spiritually get what you need. So I love my
Yeah,
tea.
I
And
don't know how to make a site. I'm not technologically savvy. I am.
let me tell you, if
hot.
blogspot.com can have a side spot, then honey, you can have. Well, Keena says she got you, because let me tell you this, I suck at it, and I got.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Angie's froze. Well, I suck at
Did
it.
I? Am I back now?
You
Because
froze.
I did see it
Now
say
you're back.
trying to connect. Let me tell you this, Cox Cable. I don't have time for this today. Listen, we are live, and we need you to be on the money and working and ready.
Okay.
Oh, what else might work, Keena? What is you saying? You might think of something else that might work. I can't wait to review my video. We're gonna find. Oh, okay. Oh, good, good, good. Alycia, don't come over here talking about some. Hey, brother, you better be coming on this live. That's what I'm talking about. Come on in here, honey. Come on in here. Hi, Miss Affirm. She said,
Hello.
look at Lewis. Affirm,
Look at
look, that means you.
Lewis.
Oh, she said it's a Google Doc people can fill out. First of all, Keena is back here designing Sheri website off screen in the background, man in the chat,
She just started
and
off great.
designing her website at the same time. What are you, a genius, Keena? I just don't even know. I just don't even know. Go ahead, people, and put your comments in the chat. Remember to like, share, and comment. Share so other people know that we are live in case they are not getting the alerts. I shared on all my platforms. So go ahead and like, share, comment, let people know that we are live. And did you guys enjoy the storm? Oh, you didn't probably have. Wait, it's gonna storm for you today, Lewis, because my friend is in Michigan and she said it looked cloudy outside and it rained like crazy yesterday. Like it was nice, and then next thing you know, it was just like boop and done. Oh, Keena said we are a
Sure, it
family. We
wasn't
should.
that bad.
Keena be back there parking lot pimping, talking junk behind the scenes. I'm sorry, what'd you say, Lewis, about yesterday? What was the weather like? Linda
It wasn't
said,
that
so
bad.
that's the famous Lewis. Nice to meet you, Lewis. Can you see the comments, Lewis, on your screen?
Yes, ma'am.
There
I
should be a chat to
certainly
your
can.
right with all the comments filtering through. Do you see them?
Yep, I do.
Hey, Pam. Linda said they finally got some rain in California.
Well, we
What you
got
cook
it
today, Miss
yesterday.
Linda? I ain't cooked nothing and I'm hungry. Keena said I'm a hater. I'm not a hater. I'm just saying you be doing a lot behind the scenes. You could be on the camera. I mean, I'm just saying. But what'd you say, Lewis? I'm sorry.
I'm just looking at y'all. I didn't say a word.
Oh, whatever, Lewis. Don't even act like that. How is your tea? What has your experience been? Because you know we always talking about our tea. How has your tea been? Like, does it help you sleep? Does it help you get clarity? What is the tea doing for you, Lewis?
Yeah, Lewis
For
was
me,
my
after
second customer, I think. Lewis, I think you were my second.
after I dream a lot. After I started doing Cherry's teas, my meditations got a lot more vibrant, to say the least. I don't know. It got a little. It got more. It got more to say the least.
Oh, okay.
So I'm waiting for the second batch.
I
So
don't think mine could get any more technicolor. They probably have to touch me in my dream. That's like it's
yeah.
Jesus, please.
Leftover chili. Chili is delicious on a cold
Oh,
day.
we had chili this week. Let me tell you. So I had a whole pot of chili on yesterday morning, like literally a whole pot of chili. Keena was like, "Oh, I'm coming over to get some chili." When Keena got here, them kids had ravaged that chili, and it was all gone. It wasn't even a bowl left. It was gone.
Poor baby.
And literally, it was a whole pot of chili, and they killed it. And she was gonna make chili tree fries. Hi, Miss Shay Moore. All right, you guys are coming in slowly with your comments and questions. I want what Lewis has added to mine.
Okay. Vivid
Yeah, put a
green.
little psychedelic in there so she can see and feel in here. Hi,
Right.
Crystal S. Hi, Vanessa. May I have a reading? You don't have to ask for a reading. Just put your question in there or tell us general. So either write the word general or put that you want or your specific question. And then Kina will add you to the list. So you don't have to ask if you can be added to the list. Once the list is closed, Kina will let you know. So you don't have to say, can I be added to the list? Just post your question or put general. And then Kina will let you know that you're added to the list and we'll keep it moving. Let's see. So hey Janet. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen Janet in so long. And the one week that me and you didn't go, Sheri, Dawn
Janet
said
was there.
Janet came to class.
Oh no.
Of course she was there. We're never there together. We all used to be there together, and she was there the one day that we weren't there. Hi, GP. The person in the middle is Lewis, in case you guys don't know, because for some reason, Kina, why aren't our names showing? Does it not show when the caption goes across the bottom?
My cards are all falling apart.
Oh, okay. Well, can you take the scroll down for a minute and show our names just so they can see who we are? Thank you. I put yellow up and I wore my Michigan shirt because Michigan won this weekend against Penn State. And, I got to rep my Michigan. I'm always happy when Michigan wins. So we won. And I'm happy about that, which means that we're 6-0. We're 6-0. We haven't lost a game yet. So keep it going all the way until November when we play that wretched other team and win that one too.
What wretched other team?
Ohio State. And you know what? I don't even have the rivalry that most people be having. Like they be like, I hate Ohio State. I just want them to beat them this time. Wool. Oh, woohoo. Somebody said, oh, Mommy Matter said woohoo. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm talking about is that we're winning. That's good. All right. So what else? Wait, Lewis. I think Lewis froze. He'll have to come back.
Okay.
And once Lewis comes back, then we'll start doing our readings. Kina, did you take the border off? I thought I had a blue and yellow border too. That was so cute. Kina, you in the back just like disrespecting all my stuff. Like, you. Okay, we're back. I want everybody to see the blue and yellow and to be happy about it. Kina, we cannot hear you.
Not
You
hearing
get
you.
your rant and we can't even hear you. So your rant is going on deaf ears.
Shut up. First of all, I need to pop in here. You're not going to be talking about me like that.
I'm not talking about you like that. I'm just saying all my
Yes,
Michigan love was just being thrown to the wolves.
I didn't take none of it off, although I should have because State is better, but it's your program, not mine.
Michigan State like 3-2.
I don't care.
No,
Go
or 2-3.
Go.
All right, Lewis is back. Let me add him back.
Okay, bye.
Dang, Kina. Kina be like, I'm out.
Oh my.
Okay, let me switch it around. Put Lewis back in there. Hey, Lewis, you're back. See, everybody is laughing because we are funny, and all I'm saying is Oprah, Charlamagne the God, Beyonce, whoever got their talk show, whoever, Fox, CBS, whoever, we are ready. Like we are a already made team of people. Like, what's the problem, people? Make sure y'all like, share, and comment. Sharing is the best thing that you can do because more people will see it. So share on whatever platform, y'all. Y'all always say y'all sharing, but I don't believe y'all sharing. So just share your live or your thing so that people can see that
I share.
Yes, pretty unique. The list is open. Kina is taking the people. She's taking the post your question or post that you want a general, whichever one, and then Kina will let you know. So the list is still open. Oh, Affirm said I had to put the blue and yellow back. Affirm because Kina was being a hater in the background. That's all I'm trying to do. Affirm, how is your week going? Is it still? So Affirm her. It was gonna be fast and furious. Oh, and then we need to make a plug for the Tuesday we have class. So please feel free to come join Tuesday night class, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. No, I'm so wrong. Let me back all the way up on the train. Pacific Standard Time, 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So East Coast, West Coast, 6 and 9, until you guys fall back for the fall, and then it'll be a 2-hour difference. Right now it's a 3-hour difference. Can you come on my podcast? I have a girl. Yeah, I can come on your podcast. I sure can. We all can.
We all can.
What is the current energy from? Oh. Love is in the air. Love readings. I told you I was gonna do love hangover readings yesterday because in the Midwest it was Sweetest Day. They don't celebrate it everywhere, but in the Midwest it was Sweetest Day. So if you didn't get your sweetheart gift or your sweetie didn't do what you want to do, come on in for your love hangover reading, and we will tell you why love did not knock at your door yesterday. That's all I'm trying to say.
I got no love in my life.
It was love don't live here anymore because there was no
Love,
love in the house yesterday.
you abandoned me. Love don't
Exactly.
live here anymore.
But then the song that was stuck in my head immediately when I woke up was "Cuff It" by Beyonce. So I'm still on my Beyonce kick. She's still ringing in my ears, telling me what to do every day. So that's where
Wasn't
I
that
am.
the first one? Wasn't that Madonna?
The one, what the first?
You abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore. Wasn't that Madonna?
No, that was God damn it,
God didn't damn it.
I forgot. I forgot her name. I can't remember the name of the lady. God dang it, and I can see her face as clear as day. I'm going to hell. I can't remember. However, Tina Anderson, can I get a
Oh,
personal? I am. Oh, mm, mm.
Sagittarian men, let me tell you, don't. I'm a Sagittarius. I've had a Sagittarius man. I made 2 kids with that. They're both fire. Just don't.
There are good and bad in all zones, in all zodiacs, so don't believe the hype. Like there are some good Sagittarius and there's some bad Sagittarius. The Sagittarius I had was very intense to say the least, and he was extremely aggressive and extremely I don't want to say coop crazy, but he was a little bit over the top with his love. His love was over the top. Like seriously territorial. Like we were in like high school and college, and he was for real, a Looney Tune.
For real, for real. Hey, I'm one of your BFFs and I'm a Sagittarius and you don't think I'm a little cuckoo?
I think that you're feisty, but you're nice because you called me yesterday. Spirit told her to call me. She was like, I feel like I had to call you. And Keena said, we know you are crazy. I don't think you're crazy. I think you're feisty. And I think that you go hard for your people, which is what my Sagittarius was. He just went hard for his, you know.
Yep.
Aside from the crazy part of him, he was a very nice person. And my friend Tony always be like, you can't say aside from the crazy. That's a part of them. You can't just be like, minus the crazy part, the rest of him was okay. And that's how I always see it. Minus the extreme crazy, it's okay.
So I am a Sagittarius with a Leo moon and a Gemini rising. So I'm fire, and I create my own air. So I'm one of those people that I don't need you in my life. If you're in my life, it's because I want you there. And
Hi, divinely guided. For all of you who are asking, can you be added to the list? Just post your question, and then Keena will let you know when you're added to the list. You don't have to ask, can you? Just post your question, and then Keena will add you to the list, and she'll let you know you're not added to the list until Keena says you have been added to the list. And again, today we are celebrating because we got some male energy in here. We have Lewis, who is on the live today, and so you'll get a more male perspective on them love readings. Hello, people. Come on in. Listen, you know it's got to be a good day if I'm asking y'all for the love readings. All right, so we have quite a few pinned. Are you guys ready? Wait, Sheri, you were saying something about your someone around.
Oh, I am. I'm very passionate about like the things that I believe in, and I stand up for them. And I get a little bit crazy. I get a little bit. I know I get a little bit cuckoo about the things that I believe in, because I'm firm on them. I don't waver on them. It's if I see an injustice, I see it and I speak it, and damn if I've lost jobs over things that I've believed in. I've told people no, I'm not doing that because that's wrong.
I've told people no, I do that, and I've quit. Like No, absolutely not. That is not something I'm going to do, and you can know. No, no, no. I'm not.
No, I'm not.
Listen, the first word out of my mouth now is no. I used to be like, oh yeah, like people be like, you want to go? No, that does not interest me in the least. You don't want to go? People think that it's strange that I don't like to go sipping painting. Like the sipping part, I'm with it. I don't want to do the painting part. I'm just not a painting person, and that's just not my thing. They be like, oh, you could go. I could, but I don't want to, so I'm not. And I could just.
There you go.
People always be like, you don't want to. No, I don't. And you can't even shame me into wanting to go. I'm just not gonna go.
Don't do it.
Okay. All right, Keena. I think we have quite a few people that are in there, so we can start the readings right now. So let's go ahead with the first person. Oh, Queen Libra, October 10th. Girl, you got your whole everything on here. Your name, your birthday, your sign. Go ahead and just tell the poachers what they need to know so they can go ahead and steal your identity. I would at least take my birthday off of here for once.
Take your birthday. So I messed with your hair today.
I see that you did some stuff to my hair. And just so y'all know that Sheri is going to leave this hair to me when, well, if it comes to her demise, but hopefully not her demise. She just one day be like, you know what? I just want to shave it all off and give it to me, and I'm gonna make me some bondos. So that's my hair, and that's how we speak of it. She'd be like, I curl my hair. I'll be like, oh, what'd you do to my hair today? It's my hair. That's all right. So Miss Queen Libra, let's see. General, please, thank you so much. So you guys can go ahead and get started. Lewis, you are our newbie, so you can go ahead and pop, get that first read in on the live if you want to. What do you feel about Queen Libra? Or Sheri, you can go ahead, and then we can keep it moving.
So,
Crystal, why are you laughing at me? What, Crystal? You know what happened last time you came in here? You got blocked, so you better be nice. For another one of these people come in here and cuss me out and block you
hi,
too.
Dawn.
Hi, Don. Oh, he said, great to see Lewis online.
Thank you, Don.
Crystal said, right. Be nice, Crystal. Not that you were mean last time, but baby, you was, look, your name just close to mine. So she was like, to block her too. We had a good time on the live last time. Y'all should have been here with me and Don, and the lady cussed me out because she didn't like her love reading. So I would like to put that PSA out there.
Hey,
don't get mad at me. I don't know any of you personally, and what I'm saying is just what I'm saying.
Troll, we have Ashley. You need to get the fuck off because that's rude. That's disrespectful. We're keeping a tally. We're keeping a list.
Ashley, Tishona,
really
like as another light worker, you are very rude, and you are like, you guys don't have to tell me. You guys can block her. You can report her. You can do whatever. She's on my Facebook. And you guys, like, that's really rude. As another light worker, I would never go on somebody else's live and try to poach their people. Like, Ashley, I hope that you have a very bad week. What was Don's comment? What did Don say?
Oh, I am not a light worker.
Listen, when Don is in the comments, he is the greatest, y'all. I'm telling y'all. He is like the best.
I am not a light worker. Watch out.
Miss Ashley, you are really working my nerve, and I'm wishing you the worst.
Workers. Ashley, because I am not a love and light worker. I openly admit that.
All right, so I gotta find this person so I can block her because she trying to poach y'all. Do not listen. We do not support anybody that tells you to come into their inbox. That's like a stranger saying, "Come into my van." Don't believe the hype. I am not giving you. I am not luring you into the van to get a reading. So just tell her no, and not only tell her no, tell her hell no, and then also block her and report her if you would like. Anybody that comes on that asks you to go into their inbox, we are not supporting that. Literally, they are trying to kidnap you. That's all I'm just trying to say. That is kidnapping energy. It's the kidnappers again.
Because I am not a light worker.
Hello, Letty. Hello, Nicole. Hello, Haley Hughes. Oh my gosh, there's so many people. Thank you guys for coming in there. All right, so Miss Queen, we're ready. I'm sorry, we just been talking. Lewis, are you ready? We're sorry. Or Sheri, you could go ahead.
I think Lewis.
Because I have not tapped in yet. Oh, Lewis had to pop out. He'll be back.
Okay, so Okay. Miss Queen, are you worried about your finances? What I'm seeing is that you've got some concerns about some finances and that you're holding on to your money and that you're holding on to your money and your truths and you're forgetting to have fun. You're forgetting to move forward and you're forgetting that it's okay to not frivolously go out and spend money all over the place, but it's okay to spend a little bit on yourself while you're still bringing money in. So you're holding on to those things quite tightly. I've got that that you're worried about security, that you're a hermit, that you're concerned about your stability, because I got these two cards. And so I'm feeling that those are the concerns that you're having about money and stability. But it's gonna be okay. I mean, it's gonna take time. Right now, you're on this bell curve, and you're down in here. You're waiting to get up here, but you're waiting to climb. So for me, I'm hearing that it's gonna be okay. Don't stress. When you stress about the more you stress about your abundance and what's coming in towards you, the more you actually block it. That's something that I had to take a long, hard look at too. So yes, the job I have is trying to get the daughter into daycare. Okay. So the more you stress on those things, the more that it blocks those things from coming in. Instead of thinking them in a negative, constant negative way, think of it as I am going to do this. It is going to happen, instead of, oh my gosh, when, or how it is. I am, and it is, and it will happen. So that's what I'm hearing for you. Sorry.
Okay. Lewis, what do you have for Miss Queen?
Let's see. I pulled an oracle card for her, and I got the Fire Guardian, which it speaks of connecting with the fire of your passions. It has more to do with connecting with your magic. Just says ignite your passion. So you have a desire within you, basically to look within yourself. So that was and what else did I pull? I pulled the Empress, which was femininity and creativity and beauty. Those were the two cards that I pulled, but I didn't hear anything.
That's funny because I got the Emperor, you got the Empress, I got the Emperor, and I heard it's time to go. You can move forward, like you're holding back on something that you need to move forward on. Also, when you were talking about daycare, I kept hearing that you need to check to see if there's any incentive programs with your job, and then also there's government programs that'll help you depending on what income you have for daycare. Um, or have you thought about a work from home job? I don't know what exactly you do, and they're not showing me any kind of thing about your employment, but I'm getting it's time to go. It's time for you to move forward. Is there something that you are that you have not made a decision on? And the word that I'm seeing is relocation. So have you been considering leaving or moving or going somewhere else and not, and you haven't moved forward on that, or you haven't explored it to the seriously? So are you thinking about relocating? And I get that you're going from cold to hot. Like maybe you're going to a colder climate, because I see in the winter, like, yes, I have a business, but the stress about having a stable income. You can do both, honey. I have 4 jobs at the moment. My 2 jobs pay my bills and my wants and needs and bodies hair. That's what my 2 jobs do. And then my other 2 jobs is being live and doing personal readings and the classes and all that stuff. So I do it all. Yes, it is busy. Yes, it is a lot. Yes, I do have a son, but I do all 4. Every single day of the week, I work. Every single day of the week, I'm either doing something for my regular job, which is Monday through Friday. Then my other job is usually Thursday through Sunday. And then I'm doing something with the live or with the metaphysical in some kind of way, because that's what my passion is throughout the week. So I do it all. Like, I do want a stable income, and I do understand that. And you cannot have that type of time or that ease when you have a little who needs to be in daycare. So I do get it, but you can't do both. And they're saying go ahead and move forward with it. They keep showing me a cake. Does your side job have something to do with baking or something like that? They keep showing me a cake. Or is somebody's birthday coming up? Is there some kind of celebration? Because they keep showing me a cake. What's with the cake? And then, but I do get something about relocation. I definitely hear something about relocation. And now they're showing me the little silvery instrument. So is your job in healthcare? Are you considering healthcare? Because they're saying just go ahead and move forward with it. Like, you don't have to wait. Just go ahead and move forward with it. You're kind of holding on. Sheri, you're agreeing with me. So
Yeah.
are you getting something else? Go ahead.
I'm getting like that she's holding on so tight that she's not allowing her, like, running around with blinders on. That, you know, when you're running in a horse race, they have the blinders on the horses so they don't see the things on the outside. That's so the horses don't spook. But she's doing this so she doesn't spook, but she's also doing this so she doesn't see the other potential options on the outside.
She's trying to stay focused. Like, I feel like she's in a focus mode, and she's like, I got only see the things ahead.
Like
but what they're saying is there's other options out there. Like, you're focused on this, but there's other options. Like, it's like you're asking for these things spiritually, you're praying for them, you're saying you want these things, and then you're putting blinders on, and they're like, hey, everything you asked for is right here. Everything right here. Everything you want is right here. You need to go ahead and
it's like, it's okay to smell the roses, but don't forget that the dandelions are down here too.
Right. So she said her internet went out. So all I'm saying is, I got that you need to go ahead and move forward. I don't know. I asked about relocation. Are you thinking about relocation? Because they keep showing relocation to me, and they keep showing me a cake. So either is your side job something to do with baking or cooking, or is a birthday coming up? Because I kind of got the vibes of a birthday cake now. So is somebody's birthday coming up? So I get birthday. And then I got, go ahead, Sheri.
For a Libra, it's very hard to see things that are not black and white. And this is because I was raised by a Libra mother. My mom always told me that it is either just black or white. And I would tell her that there's gray in between. And she would say, no, there's no gray. And I jokingly would say, but mother, there's 50 shades of it in between. Of course, there's way more shades of gray in between the black and the white.
I'm like, wait, you told your mama about 50 Shades of Grey way back then? Hold on.
Hello, yes, woman. Anyway, so I know that it's very hard for Libras sometimes to see that there are other colors out there, as opposed to just it is this one or this one. There's way more options out there. So it's good to get ideas and be open to the other ideas from other people, because literally I'm like, I was raised by a Libra woman, and you're strong-willed, you're this is what it is.
Oh, she said she has a baking business. Okay, so that makes sense. So I kept hearing, and okay, so you missed a lot of your reading, and they're saying just do it, just get out there and do it. The one thing that I said that you probably missed while you were gone is that I have 4 jobs, honey. And I know that you may not have the time because you have littles, but I have 4 jobs. Like I said, my skills and my wants and my needs and this hair and all that. And then my other 2 jobs are what I like to do. That's us going live. That's me doing personal readings. That's us teaching the class. That's all the other stuff. So 7 days a week, I have something to do, but I know that in the end, it will pay off. Yes, I'm exhausted sometimes. Yes, I sleep a lot in between, but I know that I'm working toward what I want to do. Every time we come on live, I take our live and cast it to the TV, because to me, this is my audition for my TV show. I want to do a TV show or a radio show or some platform where I get to heal others. So every day I'm working in my ability, and I'm working in the things that I love. So I'm seeing, do people ask you to bake cakes or do things for you for stuff and they'll pay you for it and you kind of shy away and be like no, and you don't really want to take money from it. They're like, look, the baking season is coming up. It's your time to shine. It's about to be Thanksgiving. It's about to be Christmas. You could sell little Christmas cookie tin boxes. You could sell little cupcakes. You could do a little, and it don't even take a lot to do those little wrappers. You can go to the Dollar Tree and get those little Christmas tins, those little Thanksgiving boxes, and you can make whatever. But they're showing me that you can, and they're giving me goosebumps. And when Spirit gives me goosebumps, I let me know that I'm on the right track. They're saying that this is your baking season. You could get together, you could bake that stuff, and you could sell that stuff, or you could gift it to people, and then people will see what your skills are like, and then they'll come back for more. But I'm getting that you're very good, and they're saying just do it, just put yourself out there, and your baking business will. It is scary, honey. It's every single time I get ready to do a personal reading, I am terrified that nothing will come through. Like they'll want to know something about a dead mom or a dead grandmama, and I can't do nothing. And what did Lewis pull up? A ten of pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is culmination. It's all coming towards you. That means everything is building. That's all the good money.
Yourself, really?
Tina Rebecca reading. Please do not come on here trying to gouge people. Please report these people. Don, she's on my Facebook if you want to know. Her name is Tina Rebecca Reading. But please do not come on here trying to poach people and tell people to come into your inbox. Nobody's going to be enticed into your van with your candy, Miss Tina. And you are a inconsiderate person for coming on somebody else's live. Like, how do you tap into somebody else's live and do that? That is very inconsiderate. That is not love and light, and that is not very. You know what I'm saying? When we're in this business, we don't do that to each other. And for you to come on and do that shows that you are not in this and aligned with the rest of us, and it is all about the money for you. So I do hope that you have the worst week ever. Like not the week that I hope you have the worst week ever. Like diarrhea that keeps you in the house, honey. That's what I hope. But back to
I want you to have the week that you deserve.
Lewis, you can go ahead and comment on that Ten of Pentacles that you drew.
Oh, only thing I was going to say was I pulled it out, and the thing that jumped out to me was unexpected financial windfall. That was the first thing that I saw when I pulled out the card. So that's what I was thinking. So obviously, if she goes out there and does her baking on top of whatever job she has, it's going to bring you more money. Or like you said, with Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up, that's the perfect season to go on and take side jobs to make money on top of whatever else that you do already.
Exactly.
So,
like I see late nights in the kitchen, like the kids are sleeping, late nights, and you're baking and you're doing whatever, and you're filling these orders, and you're sleepy and you're tired, but it's making you money and it's getting you where you need to be. Like I literally get goosebumps every time I talk about you doing this on the side, because this is how you build your awareness. And I think this is the thing that people don't talk about when they're talking about, how they became famous or how they started their empire or how they got over here. They had a regular job and then they had to do this on the side, or they had to do this in addition to, or they had long nights. People think that they just opened, they started baking cookies and cupcakes, and then all of a sudden everybody wanted it. Everything is a building process, and you're in that 10 of Pentacles phase where everything is going in the right direction for you. And literally, when I got into your energy, I heard it's time to do it. Like, just move forward and go forward. So just do it. Just snatch the Band-Aid off and just get it doing. Listen, and I know sugar and flour and all that stuff is high right now, but people will pay for good quality stuff. Listen, I will pay whatever Nothing Bundt Cakes tells me to pay. And think about it. Nothing Bundt Cakes was probably somebody who just made little cakes, who just made bundt cakes. It's as simple as that. It's several different flavors. It's bundt cakes with icing. There's nothing fancy. There's nothing special. It's so plain, and we love that.
Oh
You say
my God.
bundt cakes or mini muffins to somebody, and people lose their mind. Literally, it doesn't have to be all that fancy. It just has to taste good. It just has to taste good.
Yeah, see, I'm in the same boat. I'm scared to start my tea thing too, but I got this whole big family behind me.
Listen, and we just been pulling it out of Sheri. Like, look, there's another tea order, there's another tea order, and whether she was ready to do it or not, like we just was like, oh, let's just put it out there, and now it's moving, but it's building. Nothing ever like me. Don started doing live months ago. And added more people, and look, we're all out here doing it for ourselves. And so it's a building process. You are supported, Miss Queen Libra. Go ahead and get it started. Start posting on your social media. You don't realize social media is just free advertising. People literally just see your post and go ahead and start buying. And then you have a couple people who do an unboxing or who say how good your product is. And next thing you know, you got more orders than you got time. This is your season. They're literally showing me. Do you do something with red velvet? Like they're showing me little red velvet cookies or cupcakes or something. Is there something special about your red velvet? Listen, let me tell you, people lose their mind over something. Say the word red velvet and people just lose their mind. Let me tell you. So whatever it is that's holding you back, Miss Queen Libra, just start slowly with what you're comfortable with. And don't let us push you. I'm just telling you what spirit is saying. This is what we got, and we got all good things for you. And I'm thinking that you should just go ahead and move forward. All right, so that was a really long reading. She said she makes great cupcakes. Listen, birthday season. Listen, people love a little bitty cake that's personalized. You know what I'm saying? When you don't have, I'm sorry, what you say?
My birthday's in December.
Like,
I
see,
like red velvet. I like red velvet cupcakes. I live in Arizona.
listen, we will ship. Look, we'll have you shipping cupcakes all across the United States
I
and
like carrot
everywhere
cake.
else. Look, all you see in the comments is I love red velvet. I love velvet. So keep coming back. We're a community of support. Everybody on here, we buy from each other. We support each other. You got something that you're selling, we're buying. Keena did her shirts. We do our readings. Sheri does her teas, and them teas are fantastic. And Sheri was just, you know what I'm saying? She just does it because she loves helping people. And so just do it. Like we are people who support each other. So come back, let us know when you're ready, when you're doing whatever. And next thing you know, we'll be like, hey, ship us some cookies. So that's all
No,
I'm
I
saying.
like yellow cake too.
And Keena says more shirts are coming. And let me tell you something. I ain't never kicked a snickerdoodle cookie out the bed. Let me tell you, snickerdoodle. Oh, and listen, if you do oatmeal, don't put no raisins in mine. I just don't like raisins.
Cranberries.
I'll take a cranberry, but don't put no raisins in there.
No raisins.
You know oatmeal is just
Cranberries.
oatmeal stands alone. It is beautiful by itself as a cookie. As a hot cereal, it's gross and nasty, and I won't do it. But I'm just saying, as a cookie with that sugar in there, you put it all together. I don't know the recipe, but when you put it all together and put it in the oven and it turns into that little circle, it's good.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying.
Oatmeal cranberry cookies. Oh, God.
Everybody is saying you got this, Miss Queen Libra. So go for it. Keena saying more shirts are coming, so be ready. Pam F says same here. No raisins in her oatmeal. Everybody is like, don't put them damn raisins in them oatmeal cookies. So when you make our cookies, Miss Queen, we just want no raisins.
No raisins. Cranberries.
Everybody hates the raisins.
Not everybody.
Okay. Crystal S says she ain't kicking no sugar cookies out the bed either. Let me tell you, and a nice chocolate chip cookie, just make me a nice. And let me tell you, macadamia nut cookies are good too, with a little white chocolate chip. And let me tell you, first of all, I'm not kicking no sweets out the bed, really.
I'm not kicking a lot of cookies out of my bed.
I'm just greedy. That's all I'm just trying to say. She said strawberry cupcakes with everything. Listen, strawberry. Did you just say strawberry? Let me tell you, strawberry is. I don't know nobody who hates strawberry. That's like I don't know nobody who don't like no parfait. Listen, you don't like strawberry? I question my friendship with Sheri all the time because she don't drink either, and so I just be wondering how we met and how we know each other because she don't drink and now she don't like strawberries. Like, what's the problem, people? Like, the Lord must have just sent me a for real person who was just like, look, this you're not supposed to drink every day. Oh, okay. Keena says you are meant for her because listen, everybody loves a strawberry. Well, I love a strawberry, and all y'all who don't love strawberries, something is wrong with y'all. You should go get your DNA check.
I will eat a strawberry, but I do not like strawberries in anything, and I will have to tell you the story off air.
Oh my! Oh, it's going down in the chat, y'all. Listen, Cash App Keena for connections to the chat. Keena be having all the info in the chat, in the private chat, not the regular chat. The private chat, it be going down.
I don't like watermelon either. I don't like the way it tastes. I don't like the way it smells. I don't like the texture.
I was about to say you not black. We taking your black card back. Lord help the child. Who don't eat watermelon? Watermelon is like, it's literally water.
Look, Keena don't like watermelon either.
Keena, we already know that you ain't right.
Say we already know. Wow.
It's the texture, it's the flavor, it's the smell.
Laura, who's next?
Trying
Because
to
y'all
I
done
don't
just
like
made
watermelon
me
either.
mad.
Whoop whoop.
Who next? Because y'all just done made me mad. Affirm
Oh,
Wellness. First of all, Affirm Wellness. You always telling us to eat fruits and vegetables, and you don't like watermelon. I don't believe you anymore. I can't even listen to nothing that you say anymore. How dare you not like
and I
watermelon?
don't
What is
like
wrong with you
honeydew.
people?
I don't
Now,
like
I don't like
honeydew.
honeydew. I'm with that. I agree with you on that. Maybe that's why we like it. Honeydew, all that melon, all that orange and green cantaloupe, that is disgusting.
Oh, and I love cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe tastes like already eaten fruit, like somebody ate it and then was like, "Here, you eat it too." This is gross.
No. And
I'm
I
loving
love cantaloupe. I can't stand watermelon.
Okay.
All right,
Poor
Keena, who's
Louis.
next? Look, Louis said, "I know when to stay out of it." You need a
Right.
reading, Miss Shay Moore. But what is your question, Shay? Is it just general? Oh, other women.
On my son.
Is Shay, her son is the one that's in the hospital? If I'm not mistaken, is that right, Miss Shay? Your son is in the hospital. If you're still here,
Affirm,
is
how do
this
you
the
know what
little
a
boy?
dirty armpit tastes like? Have you been licking dirty armpits? Just kind of wondering. For a friend, asking for a friend, Affirm.
Okay, so she's asking about her son who's in the hospital, and I think we've done a reading on him before. And
The infant that's in the NICU.
exactly, yeah.
Well, all I can keep saying is like you have to connect with the nurse. Like you have to connect with that nurse. This is the one that made me cry, right?
Exactly, yes.
Yeah. Like I I was so overwhelmed and emotionally pulled on this reading last time. That I don't cry. I don't get that much energy. I'm not that person. I'm not that kind of person. But the the feeling that I had with the cherubs that were around your baby, holding up your baby, embracing your baby, and the knowledge that they were feeding the nurses to keep your baby going was so overwhelming for me that it just the power, the energy, the people that are praying and that's coming in for that child and for your family is overwhelming for me. I'm getting tingles. I'm like tingling all over.
The
Like
one thing I don't understand, she keeps saying kidney, but didn't we? It was a heart thing, or
it was a heart
I
thing. It
got
was
it
like
was
a
a
hole
heart
in the
thing.
heart.
Why do you keep going to the kidney? It's a heart thing, is what I'm getting. Like I felt like there was something with
There
the
was something
heart.
wrong with the blood pressure and I get it. Like I get that you're scared and I understand it because I feel your fear and but these people that are in the hospital that there's one nurse, man, that I'm telling you, you just have to connect with. And that reading last time was just so much for me. I don't usually see a lot of angels and cherubs and that I'm a pagan witch. I'm a gray witch. I believe in balance and I'm not all about love and light. But there was so much love in that room around that bassinet and around that baby that I am telling you that I'm telling you that you need your self-doubt, your doubt in this is putting negativity out there. Stop. Kidney's not functioning right. Well, things are going to. Okay.
She said the kidney's not functioning right. Well, you're saying that they're not trying to check his kidney. How would they know the kidney's not functioning right if they're not checking it? I see you sitting down next to the bed, and then I see a nurse in blue or green standing next to you while the doctor is in there talking to you, and she's helping you to understand the information. So I'm thinking that maybe the doctor is talking very high level and you're not understanding. Again, I think that was the one thing we said. Please make sure you ask questions. But I see a nurse standing next to you, and then I think you need to question her more. I do think that they are getting the best, giving your son the best care. I do not feel that there is in any way that they are not giving your son the best care. So I am getting that you are getting very good care for your son. I am getting that um like one thing happens, then another thing happens, and another thing happens. And so they are, it's like they fix one thing or they think they got it here, then something else happened, then something else happened. So this is a long road. I think we did tell you it was going to be a while before he was fully done, and it was going to be some highs and lows. And so they are working on it. I do not get any indication that they are not doing the best for your son. Lewis, what are you getting for Miss Shay Moss and her son that's in the hospital?
I get the same thing, highs and lows.
We can't see the car. Can you pull it back just a little bit? Is that the night? Okay.
It's no, I got effort. Like you said, that had to do with conquering your demons. Like she was pulling back, not getting enough information. Maybe when you said that she wasn't understanding what the doctor was saying or such, like not enough, that she got to get over that fear and get enough information to get what's coming through. I guess that was the card that I had pulled. And then what was it? The Six of Wands. But
Okay.
for this, it just means like you have a lot of well wishers. There's a lot of good energy, kind of like what Sheri was saying. There's a lot of love around that. So that I think that's just more of the energy that's going around her son. But definitely conquering your demons. That she needs to get that connection with the doctor, the nurse, and get that information. That I don't know if there's a fear or something that's holding her back from communicating, but that's just what I got.
She said that she is asking. I want to really highlight that card because you gave her the six. The Six of Wands is a victory card. So 5 is the confusion, the chaos, and all of the things that are going wrong. And you got the Six of Wands, which is a victory card. So that means that things are going to get better. But again, it's a long road. This is a teeny tiny that is having these medical issues, and they're just trying to figure out everything that is going wrong. And so I understand your fear. Your fear is that it's going to take a huge downturn and things are going to get better. And so I understand your fear as a parent. Anytime your child is sick, there is that fear. What's the matter? You're helpless. You don't know what to do. But again, I don't get that they're not doing the best that they can. I think that they are trying all the things that they can. And I think that just our lack of understanding sometimes makes us wonder if things are going correctly. But I do get that your baby is strong. I do get that angels interact with your baby, and I do get that your family and friends are constantly praying. Like I literally see prayer circles of people just praying for your child and really hoping that things get better for your child. So I don't get that anything is going wrong for your child. I do think that it's going to take a while, and I keep seeing tens. So 10 weeks, 10 months, 10 something, it's going to get better, but it is going to be a slow recovery. And what they're saying is that's because the body has to keep getting stronger. Remember, this isn't an adult that is fighting. This is a little child, and everything in this baby is very, very delicate. Everything is delicate. So work with your doctors, keep talking to them, keep asking questions. Like if they're saying the kidney isn't functioning right, well, why isn't it functioning right? What do you think needs to be done? How are you approaching that? So maybe those are some of the questions. Like think of your questions outside or before the doctor comes so you're not so nervous. Write your questions down. Because I know sometimes in the moment we get nervous and the doctor comes in and we're like, well, what? Well, what? Well, what? Write your questions down so you can ask them and you can have your direction as to what you want to say outlined and ready to go, and you're not nervous and you're not flustered and you don't forget your questions. So write it down there, write down kind of what they're saying to your answers to that. But be patient. I do get that your baby is going to be better. I literally don't see anything with the kidney except for maybe, is there a blockage? Let me think. No,
So
I don't get anything with the kidney.
here's some irony. When I do a reading, I don't necessarily remember any of it. And I kind of call that a blessing for me because there's just too much. For some reason, when you came up and we started talking about it, I remembered everything from this reading.
And you got emotional again.
And I got emotional again. So I'm telling you, it's going to take time. And I get, it's scary for you. I think I would be in the same situation with you. I just actually, without my children, I don't think I would be here because I went through some pretty traumatic things in my life. And if I didn't have them, I know that I probably wouldn't be here. I would have done some pretty terrible shit. And so I get where you're coming from, that you're terrified because this is your baby. And
Keena has put the list across the screen. If you're not going to be able to stay, let us know so Keena can remove you from the list. But the list is closed and it is going across the bottom of the screen.
Yeah,
his face is swollen up.
A lot. Again, he's a baby. He's a baby, and he's gonna go through a lot. But I'm telling you,
if I was you, I would write a lot of things down because I feel like they're giving you your answers, but it's in the moment and then you're forgetting some of it. So I would tell you to write some of it down so that you can look it up, so that you can ask more questions and so that you can get a better understanding. But I feel like they're telling you and it's not the answer that you want to hear or it's not how you understand it. And so you're kind of forgetting it. Like I've had doctors tell me stuff and walked out the room and totally forgot or not totally understood everything they were saying. So what I'm saying is write it down so that it'll be a little bit more clear and you can go back and read it. You can go back and look it up. You can ask more questions and you can be like, okay, well, what are your treatment plans for this? Like you can have a better outline understanding. Let me tell you, when my son was about 9 or 10 months, he ended up with a virus where he had to go to the doctor and he was just throwing up constantly. I wrote down everything, the time I fed him, the time he threw up, the time I fed him, the time he threw up. Every diaper I changed, what was in the diaper, I wrote it all down because I'm not going to remember it. I'm in the hospital. I'm nervous. I'm upset. And this is my baby. This is my little that is in the hospital. And so I wrote everything down. So when the doctor came in and said, when was the last time he threw up? It was at 1:47 p.m. because I wrote it down. When was the last time you fed him? It was at this time. This is how much he ate. This is how much we gave him. I wrote it all down because I'm not going to remember. Even if I think I'm going to remember, I'm not. I wrote down what they said. Well, you said blah, blah, blah. What does that mean? Is that getting better? How is that progressing? So I write down everything they say and take notes just so I can remember what it is going on because sometimes we forget. And that's what I think you need to do. I literally see you with a pen and paper and just keeping notes and understanding what's going on.
Okay, troll alert.
You know what? I can't even keep up with going into the comments to tell y'all not to go into these people's inbox. Please report them as spam. You do have the ability to report them as trying to solicit you. It is literally the equivalent of trying to lure a small child into a car by trying to poach you in my comments. Like, I really feel that these people are scummy and that you should not go into their inboxes because it is literally like trying to kidnap you. So I would not go into any of their inboxes. I would not respond to anything, but I would most definitely report all of them for spam or for trying to solicit you or for trying to just be something improper online. Like, that is just the worst thing that you can do. And I know that they hear me and I do wish them all the badness that can happen. Like, everything bad that can happen, like your house cave in, your house blow away, tornado, flood, all that. I wish all that on you because what you're doing is so wrong. Do not come on somebody else's live and try to
That's funny.
So Miss Marnie, intuitive as fuck. If you were that intuitive, why do you need to come on somebody else's page and do that? Like, that's what I don't understand. You have your own platform and you're so intuitive, but you're on here trying to scam my people to get them to do a reading with you. Like, I am so literally, you lucky I can't get on here because I would go ahead and report you. But I ask all of you to report this person.
So Shay, I was just guided to tell you to get one of like 2 of these books. Go to the dollar store. One is for your medical questions, and one is for a personal journal. And I was just asked to tell you to do it as a personal journal, that you're writing a story to your baby. It's your story, what you're going through, as your personal journal. And maybe write your questions down in your personal journal. So there's you can either like have the 2, one's the doctor's questions and one's your personal journal, but for some reason I heard journal.
And that's what I got too. Shay Moore, Janet says, ask doctors to ask for an echocardiogram. And she works in the medical field, and so she would know. She said, ask for an echocardiogram for your baby, Miss Shay. So that's what I'm getting off of that. Keena, are you blocking these people? Because they so keep seeing this person right here, y'all. This is the person that y'all need to unblock, that y'all need to report. This is the person that is trying to poach y'all, trying to lure y'all into her van and get her to and get y'all to get readings for her. She is scummy. She is scamming y'all, and in no way, shape, or form would I ever go into her inbox and take anything from her because she is vile. All right, Keena. So who's next? Miss Shay Moore, I hope everything gets better for you, but I do feel like there's going to just continue to be highs and lows for a while.
I want some candy. I'll go in her van.
So who's next, Keena?
Burn that shit down.
Crystal S. All right, Crystal. With the love reading, love hangover.
Oh, no. Now we'll have writings today.
I'm with it. I love it. Listen, I'm so in the mood for a love reading, and maybe it's because I don't have anybody to love on. So I'm going to go ahead and do this love reading for you.
I don't have anybody either. Promise.
I'm not going to answer that.
I'm not, I promise.
Keena, where the question go?
Wait.
Keena, is it Chris? Okay, it's Crystal. Okay.
What is that song?
You back there eating or doing something and she not paying attention?
Nah.
Wait, what you say?
What is that song? Alone again, naturally.
Single is not nice, Miss Linda. I've been single for a long time. It is not nice. Let me tell you. Single versus laying my head on somebody's hard rock chest. No, it is not. Oh, Alycia want to be here now. Okay, here we come, Alycia. She done cooked all this food for us. Hey, Alycia. She in the house. Hey. And just for y'all who don't know, Alycia and Louis are sister and brother, like me and Keena are. Keena's in the background, man.
Hey, I thought we were all family.
We are all family. You know that. Well, you know, I have to question my allegiance to Sheri because she don't drink.
Yeah, you had to take my card away.
Miss Linda, again, single is not nice because let me tell you, laying my head on somebody's chest versus laying my head on that pillow is 2 different things. And a nice man who smells good right out the shower, that's all I'm just That's all I'm just trying to say, Miss Alycia. Like, hello, somebody. Single is not nice. You've been single. Oh my God. What Don say? Save a horse,
ride a cowboy.
We here for a good time, Miss Linda, not a long time.
Not a long time, a good time. Boop boop, pop pop, 2 humps. Get her that filthy. Get her done.
Poor Louis.
I do.
He is not. He ain't.
He's trying to answer Krista's question. He like, y'all is going too far. I'm trying to answer Krista's
question.
Right? Oh my God. I will tell you, the one good thing about my ex-boyfriend was the way he smelled. I loved the way he smelled. There was nothing else nice about him. There was always the way he smelled.
Keena, stop it. I know you were doing that. She keep changing the screen thing. All right. So, Miss Crystal, go ahead. Lewis, because you got the pendulum out and the pendulum get to talking. She said, will she be in a relationship before the end of
Well,
the year?
I don't know. I got a pretty. Let me just keep on. I got a pretty hard affirmative. That whoa, it's about to jump off. So Penny says yes. Wow, I got a very hard affirmative.
All right. So what you got, Alycia? That's a yes, girl. Alycia yeses be so huge. They'd be all over the place.
I told y'all Pendizzle is from the hood. He'll allow.
Hello? So that was a yes. So we are getting that you are you know what? You can't ask 5 questions, Crystal. Hold on now. She said, will she be in a relationship for the end of the year? Let me see what I get. I got a yes, definitely. I got a dark skinned guy with a either a bald head or a very low haircut. Military eye is what I hear. Navy maybe. Broad shoulders. If he doesn't have kids, he wants a little girl because he wants a little princess. Um, Affirm Wellness says, how is his hands? They swole. They swole. Them hands is nice and swole. What else? Let's see. That's all I'm getting from him. I'm trying to see where you're meeting him at. But you can go ahead, Sheri, because you have your cards up.
Okay, so my pendulum was like a heavy yes. And then I did pull the Fool card, and people think the Fool
Oh my
card,
gosh, she said I dead ass talked to an ex-military bald dude who wants a daughter. That's exactly what I saw. Like that's who I saw you dating.
So I pulled the Fool card and the 2 of Pentacles. And people think, I mean, this is the first step in the deck. This is the very first step. So you either going to sit there and not move on this ex-military bald dude that wants a daughter and go the opposite direction, or are you going to take the step? Because that's what this means. You got to make the move. So yeah, if you make that move, you can have that man.
Like it's a decision that needs to be made. Like I feel like your conversation is a little bit like flirty, but nobody's really making any move. Like I see him pulling your chair out like at a formal event. Like you're not at dinner together one-on-one. You seem to be at some big hall or some big event together and he's pulling your chair out for you, but you two really do enjoy each other. He seems to be a very nice person, not a crazy person, not like a very passionate person. Like one of those, let's go into the bathroom and a public place and get it on. Like he seems to be a very passionate person. And he seems to be able to lift. That's always my requirement. Can you lift? Can you lift me? Like he seems to be very, that's all I'm saying. Go ahead, Miss Alycia, what you got?
Okay, I got not, which is basically the giving and receiving. And maybe she's not getting what she wants because she's not giving it. So you want good conversation and everything, you have to give it. So, you know, if you're doing a little flirting, he doing a little flirting, you want to take it further, you kind of got to ask, you got to, I'll see it as he's not making a move until you do. So I get it.
I feel like he's very respectful. He doesn't want to be inappropriate.
Right. Yeah. So I get it as, you know, well, yeah, but I don't know if she want me to do that or, you know, so he's actually waiting for you to get. So with my honey, to receive you got.
Is he a Southern gentleman?
Crystal.
Oh my God. Affirm says, interesting, Angie. I got that public bathroom image as well. So everybody is seeing it. Like we all see it. It's about to go down, baby. Let us know, Miss Crystal. We give you a love match. We want to be invited to the wedding because we coming around and doing the wedding. So she said he is very respectful. Like he really does. Oh, I got that southern charm. Like he really is a nice person.
Let me tell you about the South Carolinians. Yeah. They respectful. and then the door closes and you got
All right, now then it's a freak show.
you got a whole different person. You got a whole different person. Them country. You
might bring some syrup and biscuits to the party. You like, wait a minute, I'm a sandwich now. Hold on, Chick-fil-A.
Let me tell you about them country. So I was told it wasn't nothing to do when it was growing up. It'll change your life. It'll change your whole life.
I cannot with you today. Oh my God. Shay, baby, Shay. It's coming and it's getting down and dirty. So look, let me tell you what to do right now to prepare. Stretch. Do some Pilates, do some yoga, stretch, baby, stretch. Because he about to be like, hey, in the parking lot from the airport, in the bathroom at the restaurant, in the back seat, pull over on the expressway. He about to be like, we about to do it up. So look, you acting, it's coming. Listen. Drink your fluids so you don't get dehydrated. Look, keep a bottle of water with you so you don't get dehydrated, honey. It's about to go down.
Crystal, do you have wax passes from European Wax?
And does he have a brother, an uncle, a cousin?
His daddy.
That's all I'm trying to say. It's a love connection. Chuck Willery up in here. Does he have a cousin, a brother? That's all I'm trying to say. And does he equally have big hands? That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, we like buttercream frosting on the cake.
Oh, when you do the wedding cake and y'all get married and y'all have a celebration, buttercream. And then we got Miss, what's her name? Who was the first person we read? Libra. Who got the bakery company? We can go on her too. Libra Queen. Queen Libra can make your cake for you. Wait, listen, we are all one big business. We doing it all together, Miss Crystal. That's all I'm trying to say. But I really do feel like he's attracted to you, and I really do kind of think that he fantasizes about doing some things with you, and he just hasn't done it. He's such a gentleman on the outside. Like you would never know that he's like y'all might be at dinner table, he's sending you a freaky text. Like nobody would ever know what you do in the background. He seems to be very appropriate in the public eye, but behind the scenes, girl, listen, you gonna need a lot more clothes because I see him just tearing them clothes off. Like, let's get to it, and ain't nobody got time. Look, what Jay-Z said, hey, slide your panties to the side because I ain't got time to take them off. That's all I'm saying. Jay-Z, listen, and that's Beyonce, and I know her panties cost about $300.
Girl, you better take one of them Victoria's Secretion sales, 5 for $35, 7
there
for
you
$35.
go. All I'm just saying. Oh, but I did get this, and I totally forgot because we started talking about, the bathroom scene. I got resilience. Like you've been through a lot, and you're very cautious about it. Like you're tired of kind of the dating scene and dealing with these F boys who are just in it for. Be very sincere. He's about building wealth. Like I feel like he has a lot of knowledge and he can give you a lot of direction and like not necessarily tell you what to do, but he can help you to kind of get you two can work together and you would be a great team. But I do get that you have had a lot of bumps in the road, but then that Ace of Pentacles comes right in. So that's new. That's a divine hand saying, here you go. Everything you asked for, it's new. It's about to start. So I do see something before the end of the year. I do see this guy. And literally, I didn't know anything about this guy. And I described him exactly as they showed it to me. And I wasn't even going to say Navy, but they made me say it. They kept showing it. And I said it. And so I think that it's going to, she said we work in the same field. Like really, I really think you two could really work together. He could give you information. He's into, like, he really just seems to be a gentleman. He's ready to settle down and he doesn't want to be, just kind of loosely with everybody. Like he wants that one person. And when he get that one person, you are his. That's kind of how it is. So just, kind of move forward. Maybe suggest like, let's go have Starbucks. They got that pumpkin muffin that's out right now. It's latte season. It's cool outside. Go get y'all a little something to drink. Maybe go to a happy hour. Maybe invite him to lunch. Maybe bring him a little something that you don't cook from home here and there. You know what I'm saying? How do you get to a Southern man heart? Through his stomach.
Girl, make sure you
That's all I'm saying. Bring him a little food, a little something to work one day and be like, oh, I was just cooking. Like, what Loretta Devine say on there? Oh, just a little collard greens, some yams, some chicken, some blah, 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 blah. Bring that plate to work and set it down and then just walk on the way like Loretta Devine did and wait until exhale and see if you'll call back.
Just for he's from South Carolina, just pour gravy on everything and just walk away.
It's about to be Thanksgiving. Give thanks, baby. All right. Anybody else got anything for Miss Crystal, or should we move on?
I think y'all said it all.
We done said it all. All right, Tina, who's next?
Them ones from South Carolina, let me tell
Hey,
you.
Miss Linda said, like Marvin Gaye said, let's get it on. Bow chicka wow wow. That's all I'm trying to say. Look, y'all better come on in for these love readings while the readings is hot.
Was that one drink or two?
That's one drink. Well, yes is one drink. A no is two drinks. And on that one, you probably should take three because it was going down and dirty in the public places. So you might need to take three on that. I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all
I've done my down and dirty in public places now.
exactly. Keena said Vanessa is still here. She says, will I get a job next year in Port Elizabeth to move with my husband? I got a resounding yes. I got that it's going to be like, have you applied and had an interview and got turned down? It's going to be a re-interview. Like I get a re-turn around. Like they're showing me the 5 and I got like it's a callback. Like somebody's going to call you back for something that you may have applied for before. Don said he wants a pumpkin muffin. Read between the lines. Woo, Dad! He wants a pumpkin muffin. All right, Miss Crystal. But Miss Vanessa, I get that it's like something that you may have applied for or something that you may have tried for, and they said no, and this is a callback because they make it seem like it's a look back, a second glance. So if you didn't have an interview, then maybe they're looking at your resume again. But I get a definite yes that you will get a job with your husband, and I see you two kind of getting back acclimated with each other. So what are you getting, Sheri? What does your pendulum say?
It's a yes.
Yes, and
Alycia,
Alycia, what'd you get?
Pendulum definitely yes.
And then what'd you get, Lewis?
My pendulum said no, but like you said, it was a callback situation. And the card I drew was the sun, and the sun says yes.
Oh,
So-
the sun is definitely yes. The sun is one of the best cards that you can get in the deck. The sun and the star. Oh, she got 2 suns. Oh, that's oh my gosh, that is the best. The sun card is the best. That's sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows for me. So I'm gonna go with the yes on that you will, but it does seem to be a callback from someone or like a second go round. So that's what I got. Like, yes, you will get the job, and yes, it will be someone who already has your resume and they're giving you a second glance.
A firm says start packing.
Oh, a firm says start packing. So, and when we're telling you what's going on, these are other people who are in our group who are also readers, and so they're reading you too. A firm says start packing. Everybody is saying that it's a good go around. And I'm getting by January, you should get some kind of rumblings about a call. And so I'm thinking March, because it seems to be spring flowers. So March, April is the time I see that you may be ready to move, or you may start to get
I'm
on.
hearing that it's like somebody on the inside keeps talking about you. Like maybe you have a friend or an acquaintance or somebody that knows of you that says, you know, this person's gonna really if we want somebody for this job, it's this.
Oh my God. And literally when you said that, Sheri, she said, we will ask a friend to try and get me a job for me. Before you, as you said it, that's what it was. So yeah.
Yeah, it's an inside thing. Like there's somebody on the inside, and it's a position that's going to be created. Like right now they don't know that they need this position, but they're going to figure out that they have to create this position. But that's the reason why
walk right into it.
That's the reason why the first time they looked at the resume that it was overlooked, or it wasn't necessarily the job for that job, because they have to create this other position. So that's
what you got? The Queen of Pentacles?
4 of Pentacles. So she needs to start saving for that move.
Oh yeah. Oh, then that's good. And I got the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is that's being in control. That's that creativity. That's that nurturing. That's that decision making. So I'm getting yes with that Queen of Wands. I'm getting very good vibes with that. Does anybody else have anything else for Miss Vanessa?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am.
All right, so who's next, Keena? Miss Linda, anything exciting coming this week for me?
Miss Linda.
This week. Let's see. I heard that I heard yes, and then I heard that Diana Ross song, and I don't know what the name is, but she be going, "Baby love, my baby love." That's what I hear in the background. What song is that?
Baby
Baby
love.
love.
Oh, that's the
Baby
name of the
love.
song. That's what I hear. And so I was wondering, is somebody having a baby or somebody giving birth? Because I didn't get it as a lover. I got it as a baby. Like a baby being born. Is somebody having a baby or announcing that?
So if they are,
All right, let me keep going. You guys can jump in at any time that you're ready.
well, I got.
Oh, her grandson is coming from New York. Okay, go ahead.
So I got this draw down the moon, divine feminine source channeling and stillness. Um, as from my oracle. Sorry. Ooh, wow, got distracted. That she's going to get a message sometime this week from herself, and then on my tarot, I received the Six of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. So the knights were reversed. So I know that the Knight of Cups is the slowest moving knight, and then the Knight of Swords is one of the faster moving knights. So something's coming into your life that was slow moving at first. Like there's this type of celebration, and then it was kind of stopped, and now it's gonna all rush in all at once and get you. I mean, not get you, but and so you're going to have to draw down and listen to what's happening. There's a message coming from all of this.
Miss Linda, I don't even want to say, but I pulled the Ace of Cups, and one of the things that it says on the Ace of Cups is fertility, pregnancy, celebration, and socializing. That's all I'm saying. I heard baby love. So somebody's having a baby. Somebody's making an announcement about a baby. It says new relationship. It says love. It says fertility. It says pregnancy, and it says socializing. So it's going to be exciting news. But I also got the Queen of Cups, and it says a decision based on sincere feelings. Like you're literally basing your decision on your feelings, imagination, dreams, and empathy. So you have a decision to make, and then there's going to be news of a little. Like I feel like somebody's having a baby. But good news is coming. That's what I get this week is that good news is coming. Like this week, and it won't be like it'll linger over. I feel like this week you're going to get this good news, and it's going to be excitement. As daunting as it sounds, it's going to be exciting. And I don't know if it's that little if it's your grandson that's coming that's telling you this, but somebody is going to have baby news this week, or that's what it seems like to me. Alycia, what'd you get?
More on the line for Miss Linda. I got Queen Nefertiti, which is the alchemy card. So I'm more along with what Sheri said about listening to messages. So it seems like Spirit is trying to communicate with Miss Linda about something. And, you know, Miss Linda's been kind of busy.
It's a decision. That's the thing. They want you to make this decision. So they're communicating so you can make this decision. Go ahead, Alycia.
So whatever Spirit is trying to communicate to you about, or whatever the decision is, you have everything inside of you that is needed. So you don't have to look for an outside source. You don't have to look for a bunch of other opinions. the alchemy card is basically you have everything inside of you, and definitely a spirit. And I don't know if it's about the babies, but spirit has messages for you, and he's trying to make them clear to you. And you already know the power inside of you, and you just gotta listen.
All right, Lewis, what'd you get?
Okay, falling in line with those things. One, what was it? The Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. Like going along with that is lots of options, choices, and multiple possibilities. And then I pulled the Oracle card with that. It's the Water Guardian. And take time to understand how you really feel. Know that your sensitivity is not a curse, but a gift that allows you to receive and understand messages directly from your soul. So obviously, if you're hearing things, feelings, you're getting in touch with yourself. So your angels want you to know that it's okay for the emotions that are surfacing in you at this time. It doesn't matter if they are joyous or sad. They are all powerful messages that allow you to understand what you need. So it just falls in line with the things that everybody else was saying, that you got messages coming through. You need to take time to feel those emotions and figure out what they're saying to you.
I also get that she hasn't decided where she's going to live. Like her feet don't feel planted on solid ground. It's still shaky and watery because you haven't made the final decision as to where you're going to go, whether you're going to live here, there, or whatever. But then when I asked, give me one card for Miss Linda that pertains to her, I got the Nine of Cups. Is your wish fulfillment. Whatever it is that you want, you still haven't made your decision because there's so much emotion locked in there. And what they're saying is, it's your world, it's your wishes, it's your desire. This is wish fulfillment. The Nine of Cups is great. You just need to make the decision. You haven't made that decision. You've pushed it to the back so it's not so far in the front of your mind, but it's still a decision that needs to be made. You have to decide, and that's what the information is coming for you. And I don't know if this baby is going to have any bearing on where you decide to go, but they're saying you still haven't made your decision as to where you're going to plant your feet permanently and be. You're still kind of walking on unstable ground because you haven't locked in where you want to be. And it's like you put cement shoes on to make you stay because you were floating, and you put cement shoes on to make you stay where you want to go. She said, can one of you ask your pendulum if the grandson wants to move with her? So that's what she's saying. Does the grandson want to move? She said that came up all of a sudden. So does the grandson want to move with Linda?
I got a yes.
So you got a yes? You got a yes? And you got what you got? Everybody got a yes on a maybe the grandson wants to live with you. So maybe that's what the baby love is. Maybe he wants to come and stay with you, but they're getting Affirm said that that's what she got. Asked if the grandson wants to come live with you. Everybody asked, they got a yes. She said, no, he's happy in New York, but you never know. You never know. You never know. So, or maybe he wants you to come live with him. And that will follow along with you not making your decision as to where you want to go, because they very clearly showed me that your feet are not stuck and planted in where you're going to be. You're still walking on the surface, and the surface is hard, and it's not easy for you to walk on because you haven't made the decision as to where you want to go. And what they actually said was, this is not where you're supposed to be. So you need to go ahead and make the decision where you want to go. But I keep getting Florida. So if he doesn't want you to come live with him, then there's something about Florida that I keep getting. And I keep hearing the song Baby Love in the background. So I don't know if somebody's having a baby. That's all I'm saying.
And Miss North Carolina is 9 hours from Florida.
Wait a minute, what'd you say, Alycia?
North Carolina is only like 9 hours from Florida, so I'll drive down and see you.
Hey, listen. My brother lives in Florida. I'll come to Florida and see you. She says she's not, and that's what I get. Like, they make it seem like it's your wish fulfillment. You can do whatever you want to do. You can go. You just have to decide, and that's right. The thing. You didn't make the decision. You just pushed the decision to the back.
And she
Um,
has inside of her to do that.
right. So Keisha said, Alycia, how you gonna drive down to Florida from Arizona? That's where we pulling you to. We trying to pull you to Arizona. It be so shady in the background, though, don't she? It be so shady in the background. She said her granddaughter just moved to North Carolina. So you have a lot of option. It's just you deciding where you want to be, but they're saying it's your wish fulfillment. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? You didn't make the decision. So what they're saying is you just pushed the decision down and carried on with the rest of your life. You didn't make the decision, and that's a problem. You need to make the decision. Once you make the decision, then you'll start to move toward happy. So you're not considering your own wants and desires. This is only you in here. A nine is self-reflection. That's you. This is your 10. This is your 9 of cups. This is your wish fulfillment. This is what you want to do. And they're saying, they're showing me the hermit mode, and you need to just kind of separate and pull back and make your decision based on you. Like they're saying, you need to do a deep meditation and then make your decision based on what you want and not on what you think everybody else needs from you. What do you want? She said it's cold on the East Coast forever. Exactly. She said she is still undecided. And that's the thing. Once you make the decision, then things will start moving along. That's why things seem so gridlocked. And honestly, they're saying that you're not getting any other information. Like I feel like you're trying to make other decisions and you're just kind of confused too, because they're saying you need to make this decision. And then once you make that decision, everything else will be clear. Everything else seems to be murky. Like they're showing me murky water. They're not showing me clear water. It's murky water. It's decisions that need to be made. And you're so and the conflict is so strong, and that's what came up, a decision that needs to be made on emotions. It says a choice based on sincere feelings, imagination, and dreams. So it's a very emotional decision for you, and it has been for some time. So that's what I'm getting.
And I got draw down and channel it and sit in your stillness, and you really need to think about it.
And that's what I got. She really needs to have that meditation, but she needs to have it alone with no distraction. And she needs to clearly ask that they help her to make it based on what's best for her.
Yep.
Exactly for her. That's how I get it.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Does anybody have anything else for Miss Linda? All right. We'll move on to the next person. Who's next, Keena? Pretty Unique has a general question. Okay. And she says she is here. So I am getting a very big flashback of our last reading. So Lewis, you can go first because we've already read her. And I'm just getting all that information that I got. So I have to filter through all that I got about the moving, and the St. Louis is coming up again. And so I'm getting wait, no. She's not St. Louis. Is she St. Louis? I'm getting something about moving down southeast. So
Yes, I can a couple cards.
okay, go ahead. Miss Linda said, very true. Great reading, my loves. You have been helpful and very much appreciated. Miss Linda, we love you. And whichever side of the United States you decide to be on, we coming to see you wherever you at. All right, so Lewis, Alycia, Sheri, who's ever ready to do Miss Pretty Unique, she wants a general, so go ahead.
Didn't we just do her last week?
I don't know if we did her last week, but we have done her. And that's the thing. I'm trying to filter through all the stuff that I got last time. Oh, we did her. I don't think it was last week, but the last time we did it, it was about the guy who was married. That's what I got. And so this one, she's just asking for general.
Okay.
She said, I'm single.
Okay.
So I don't know if anybody else is ready, but the card that flew out was pessimism. I got the devil card, and that's pessimism. Like not believing, not trusting, not having that negative self-talk, a So that's what I'm getting, is that you're deep. Like, I got that negative self-talk. Like, you were all gung ho. Like, we gave you your reading, you were all gung ho, and then we gave you your next reading, and it just brought it all downhill for you. So you went from a high to a low, and now you're in the dumps. You're having that negative self-thought. That's exactly what I got. Your energy is so low right now.
And I pulled Mama Lambo, self-sabotage.
Yeah. All of it's dark energy. Your energy
I
is.
hear deception, 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 deception. It is like screaming at me. And I even asked my pentacle, should I read this person? Because I'm being told don't read them. And my pentacle's like, hell no, because I'm hearing deception. And I'm not sure if it's like somebody's deceiving her, or there's a veil for me. So I'm not sure why. That's why I asked, didn't we read her? Like, and I'm not saying that I don't know.
Go next. Like, I get that you're saying you're single, but you're still entertaining, because you want, like, even though you have some proof, you still want a little bit more proof about whether this person is actually, or if he's worth holding on to. So I get that you're saying I'm single, but in the background, in the DMs or in the text messages, nobody knows what's really going on. So I'm definitely getting like, and the devil is also addiction. It's two lovers that are being held together by chains. So there's some deception, there's some dark thinking. It's like you were on a really, really big high, and then now you're on a really bad low. And so there's really dark energy and negativity around you. But it's that you brought, like, it's your own self-thought. Like, I'm surprised swords didn't come up. It's because this is your own self-thinking, your own thoughts that are pulling you to in this space. Go ahead, Lewis. I saw you had cards.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, that's at the bottom of my deck too, Sheri. Literally, the Justice card. Jeez, oh Pete. Literally, that's at the bottom of my deck. How we both pulled the same card. Sorry, Lewis. Go ahead.
Oh, don't be. What did I pull? What? Where we at? Right here, 10 of Wands. That's what I pulled out.
Heavy burden.
Overburdened. Right, overburdened, overloaded. Responsibilities, stress, and problems. And then my oracle card that popped up, I pulled out the protection guardian. I don't look one up because I don't remember what it is.
And you know what the problem is? This is so night and day, because the first reading we gave you was so positive. So the job is coming, the things that you want is coming. Then we gave you the love reading, and I feel like everything has gone downhill from that. And the justice card is karma. So for us, justice is whatever you put out there, that's what's coming back to you. So remember, have you been putting good vibes out there? Have you been fair and loving and just with the things that you put out there? Because that's what's coming back to you under the justice card, and you got that twice. So think about what energy you've put out there, what actions you've taken, because that's what's coming back to you. And I kind of get it tied to that relationship. Like, you know what the real is, but you're not totally being honest to yourself about what is going on behind the scenes. And it's really weighing you down. That's what this negative energy is, this thought. Like, you can't, first of all, you couldn't believe it. And then second of all, you haven't really disconnected from it. And so I'm getting that, oh my God. Affirm says she gonna need to smudge. Like, the energy got really, really dark. Like, all of your readings have been pretty good, and I feel like since we gave you that love reading, it's gone downhill, and your mind is just a mile a minute, and it's just not good energy right now. But Lewis, what else were you gonna say?
Like I said, the card I got was, I don't know if you could see it, the protection. The protection guardian is a feminine version of Archangel Michael. She is fierce, protective, yet loving. A warrior angel who carries a indestructible shield of power and protection and will come to all who call on her. She will help you drop your fear-based shields and move into a loving, protective force field that will keep you safe. And she will guard you from your lower energies. So that's what I got.
All right, Alycia, did you get anything else?
Well, that self-sabotage card basically says you blocking yourself from your own blessings. So it has to do with you allowing negativity. Either you allowing negativity or you doing a lot of self-doubt. Self-doubt. And I'm with you. It has to do with that relationship and not being able to let go.
But the justice card twice speaks of something. Like they're saying, justice means that the universe is coming in to correct things. So if I was, and and I'm not, and this is the 11 card, so I'm seeing 1111. Like it's you getting your justice. So either it's going to be good for you or it's going to be negative for you. But I'm getting that you need to either you make the decision as to what you're going to do, but I'm not getting that you're in good energy right now. Like literally, I remember your first reading and it was so good and it was so positive. And then I remember that love reading, and then now your energy is so dark and so heavy. And it feel like it's because you're having that mental balance. You're having that mental balance battle in your head. Should I go? Should I stay? Is it true? Is it not true? Do they really know what they're saying? Can I trust them? Like it's kind of all that. Can you trust what we're saying? Can you trust what he's saying? Do you need proof, 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 proof? And so that's what you're asking for, proof. You're asking that you get undoubtable proof about what is happening with this situation. But I feel like that's the negativity in your life. Like everything else in your life seems to be okay, and we'll get back on track if you focus on where you need to go forward. And so that's what I'm getting, is that you really just need to focus a little bit more on making things work outside of the relationship, because that's what I'm getting, that's the heavy. And those are the two cards that I got. So anybody else have anything for Miss Pretty Unique?
I just feel that she's in a new for something dark and menacing.
All right, so that's all we got, Miss Pretty Unique. I hope that helps you out, and then I hope that you have a better week this week and you get out of that situation and out of that negative self thing. Because I see her posting Don's affirmation every single morning, and I'm always commenting on it, liking it, and being like, "Oh, that's a great thing." So I do see you trying to be in that positive mind frame, but I feel like this got you down and it got you off of your high and put you in a little bit of a low in your mind thinking. But I'm feeling like it will pick up once you decide what you're going to do. Like once you necessarily decide, yes, I am walking away, then everything will come full circle for you and you'll be back up on that high. Because like I feel like you're at the bottom of the wheel and then it's coming up around this way. And so it's your choice as to what is going to happen. Like the wheel is always turning. So is it going to be good for you? Is it going to be bad for you? Is it going to be good karma or bad karma? So that's how I got it. All right. So who's next?
Did you know that we had
These poachers are in this in here like crazy. I cannot even keep up with the number of people who are asking you.
That
Please
only
feel
means
free
that
to
we
go
were
ahead.
popular, my friend.
Exactly. Please feel free to go ahead and report these people and get them out of there. But I don't know any other way except for to block them.
Well, I told you, give me the list.
Keena, are you still making the list?
I'm waiting for the list because I am not all love and light.
Exactly.
Keena,
all right. So, Keena, you said you're not keeping a list. I thought you were keeping a list of the names.
Yeah. I thought we had a deal.
I think Keena gave up in the back of because Keena has not been very, very
Keena. All right, I'll start making the list because Karma told me that she would help me with the trolls.
Julie said she reported the last 3. Thank you so much, Julie, Karen. Like all of you, when they click on your name and tell you to reply, you could just report them for spamming you, for solicitation, or for whatever. That's all you have to do. You don't have to tell me. Just go ahead and report them and get them off your page. I can block them, but that's the best that I can do. Again, it is so scummy that they're coming on this page. But again, that shows that we're getting a little bit of popularity. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Share is the best thing you can do. Share, 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 so that people know that we're out here. So Nicole is next. What is the current energy
Track
from
of the list? Do we have a
I'm sorry,
volunteer? Do we have a volunteer to keep track of the list? And then at the end of the day, at the end of the live, somebody like email me the list?
I can do
that.
I'll do that.
Okay.
And I already missed the first ones. But Miss, you know what? I can go into my block list because it'll show me who I blocked. I'll just send you my block list from Facebook.
Oh,
That's what
perfect. Because
every
me and
time I block somebody, it'll show you.
just so y'all know, I'm going on a retreat next weekend with Karma. So we'll be taking care of all of this stuff. So I
Thank
probably
you.
won't be here the next weekend because I'm going to a
We know
special.
you need to get some good readings in this weekend because we're gonna miss your beautiful face next week.
I don't know how
Affirm
long this.
Wellness. Well, maybe Affirm Wellness can pop in, or Nita can pop in for you while you're away.
Yeah,
How about that?
I got the opportunity to do a retreat next weekend, and I'm really kind of excited about it. It was like a last minute.
Are you going to take your teas? Always take your teas.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, Affirm says I'll take your spot next week. So look, Keena, put that up on there so everybody can see that Affirm said she was coming, and if she'll show up, it's gonna be a problem.
Okay, it's gonna be a problem, Affirm. So this is the retreat I'm going to is a deeply profound healing. Scorpio new moon women's transformational retreat.
Everybody saw it, Affirm. You on here? You next? How you loving it, Lewis? Is it okay? Like once you get into it, is it easier than you thought? Do you like it?
Yeah, without a doubt.
Oh, good. She said I was going to come this week, but you have 4 already. 5 would have been too much. It's never too much.
Never.
It's never too much.
Never.
Look, people be like, I get 5. That's A5 says. Look, that's 5 people telling you good things. All right. So who was up, Keena? I forgot what the question was. Betty Flores says, "Do you see Juan asking me on a date?" I honestly heard a no. And I just don't get that it's the same attraction for that person. You didn't get it, Nicole. You're next. I was just reading a comment in there. And for Betty Flores, I got a no on the Juan asking you on a date. And I just don't get that there's the same attraction for you. Is that a no for you, Miss Alycia? Oh my God, this is such a big no. Everybody got a no on that, Miss Betty Flores. So I got a no on that. And just like it's not the same attraction. All right. So what is the current energy between Caroline? Wait, what? What is the current energy now from Caroline B? Regard to you?
Is this relationship wise?
Does she think you stole a job from her? Because I got you stole something and I got the 7 of swords. Like, does she think that you did something to her? Like, I feel like she's side-eyeing you. Is it work related? Does she feel like you stole a job from her?
Oh, the fuck! I'm all messed up.
Towards me. So she said, what is Caroline B's energy toward her? But I get that she's suspicious of you. I got a 7 of swords. Like she thinks that you're not being honest about something, that you're being deceptive. But I got you stole like she thinks that you took a job or a position that she could have gotten. So let me see what I'm getting. And then I got like a 10 of wands, which is a heavy burden, which is it's a burden. It's an overload of responsibilities, problems. So I got that's a negative energy for me. That 10 of wands, that's holding onto something negative. So I don't get very good positive energy towards you. No, she's a weird nurse.
Yeah, I don't get a lot of positivity about it either. I don't get a lot of positivity
and
at all.
I reshuffled the cards and the 10 jumped out again. So it's another 10. Like it came right back out.
For what? You got a 10 of what?
10 of wands.
I got an 8, 9 of wands.
That's all bad. So 8 means it's fast coming information. Like that's lots of. All these are wands, and so that's fast. For me, that's fast moving information coming in. And then that 9 is like you feeling like you've been beat down. And then that 10 is just carrying an extra burden. So 8, 9, and 10, that's progression. That's your progression through it. But I don't get that it's good energy, and I don't think that she has. She doesn't think very nice of you.
Yeah, I don't even have to pull a card.
Do you work with her? That's what we're trying to find out, Miss Nicole. Do you work with her? I feel like she's not a very, like she's She doesn't think very highly of you. She really does think that you're deceptive, or she's being deceptive because I'm getting very bad negative energy towards you from her.
I don't even have to pull cards to say that this doesn't feel good.
Yeah. She says she wants to be a bully, but I'm getting that it's just negativity. A firm said, "Don't be out here fighting. Don't be out here fighting this lady." But she's not getting good energy from it either. And then Sheri just got the Tower card, so that can't be. That's an ending. Like, and again, me and Alycia got the 8, 9, 10. So that's progress, but it's going to an ending. Like, this is where you were, this is where it's going, and this is the ending. So you're moving toward an ending, but I don't get a good vibe from it.
I don't get a good vibe from it. I get an ending, and then I get that things are gonna calm down because I got the Wheel of Fortune.
So that's what I'm getting. She doesn't have it, but I get that, you know, that she's kind of icy. Like, I get Ice Queen, and I got
The highest sense is you already know all this within yourself. Like, you are your own teacher with this.
Whoa. Wow.
She insulted my child.
Insulted the
Look,
child.
Yeah.
Oh, that she's trying to. But do you work with her? Like, how do you know her? Because I get that it's a work relationship. How do you know her? Because I feel like it's a work relationship. It doesn't feel like it's a, I don't know. But I don't get a good energy. But I get that you already knew that it was a bad energy. You didn't need us to tell you that she treats you mean. And like, if you're saying she's bullying you, and you're saying that she's not being nice, and you're assaulting your kid, you didn't need us to tell you that it's bad energy. It's negative energy. You can feel that. That's your own intuition, and that's not you being a mama bear or anything like that. That's negative energy. You can tell when somebody's icing you out or just not being positive towards you. But I get that she feels like you're not honest, or there's some deception on your part is the reason that she's not liking you.
She said, "Oh, my child." So it had to be a doctor's office or hospital, because she said that she was a nurse.
Well, your child was a patient.
Yeah.
Oh, and Pam gets that she's jealous of you, or I don't know, but maybe she feels like you're not being honest about some of the things you're doing. I would just go to another doctor. I'm not patronizing a place where I don't feel like that they're doing right, and I would tell the doctor why I'm leaving, and I would leave, and I would not I wouldn't even feel comfortable going back, even if you got another nurse to work with me. There's just something I do not that I would not feel right about, and I would just go to another doctor. Well, you know what? I don't know, because I love my son's doctor, and if his nurse wasn't right, then I would have to tell the doctor that I just don't want this person there, because I do love my son's doctor. Like, she is the best doctor. But if her staff wasn't nice, I would just let her know that, like, I think that this is this, and I would just let her know. And I don't know that the doctor would even be understanding.
She's already switched doctor's offices, and she's already made all the switch. Why are we answering the question?
Yeah, so if you already left, you just want to know for your general knowledge. You already knew that. That's why you left. But we're getting the same thing. She thinks negatively of you, and she's just not. Her thoughts of you are not kind. But she thinks that you're the deceptive one. That's how I got it. She thinks that the deception is on your part, like you're not being honest about something, and she just has a negative opinion of you as a parent. All right, so that's what I got. Who's next, Keena? Oh, Lewis, did you have anything additional?
Why?
No, ma'am, I did not.
Are you sure? Alycia, did you have anything else? That was pretty cut and dry on that one. All right, who's next?
Cat.
Mama Nelly, what is the general message for me today? You just want to know about today. In general, the day is almost over.
Hello, Mama Nelly.
Oh, for this next 6 months would look like. Okay. Sorry, she changed it for the next 6 months. Okay. Okay. I literally saw you sliding down. Like, there was a slide in the playground, but it was a rainbow. For me, rainbows. And so when you come off of this rainbow, you don't end on the ground. You land up in the air, and wherever you land is where you want to be. So I get that good things are coming to you, but it's all about the direction that you want to go. Like, they'll shoot you. Like, this is your springboard to go and drop wherever you want to be, but where is it that you want to be? What decisions do you want? Like your finances, your where you live, what you're doing, all of that is has to do with decisions that you need to make. So I got that good things are coming to you. Like you have to make the decisions though. Like the rainbow is in color, but the rest of everything else is in black and white because you need to make decisions on your finances, on your location, on like whatever you want to do, how you want to move forward. That's all decisions that you need to make. And like when you come off of this slide, it's literally can catapult you wherever you want to go. You just have to decide that that's what you want. So that's what I'm getting. Alycia, what are you getting?
Let's see.
Or share. Oh, Alicia's going. Go ahead.
Oh, if Sheri can,
Well,
I'm
I have like a question. Are you thinking about teaching or small group classes or, but I'm hearing it, and I know this is kind of maybe biased because I'm taking this class right now, but I'm hearing more on the lines of like Santeria and hoodoo. Are you considering teaching those kinds of classes? Because I'm hearing that is something that you're volleying back and forth, but you're worried about it being accepted in this community. But I'm being told to not really worry about the acceptance because those that want to learn and open their horizons will come, and they'll be grateful for the knowledge that you bring them because your knowledge is coming from a pure standpoint, from a pure practical place. Yes, from an absolute pure place, and that you're not doing it for the money of it, but you're doing it for the love of it, and you're doing it to let people not have that stigma as it's dark. Like a lot of people look at hoodoo and voodoo as it is dark and scary. And I think you want to break out of that stigma. And so I think that and I'm being told like, go for it. Like you need to set that.
All right, Alycia, what are you getting?
Like set it down.
manifestation. What are you saying to yourself? Like Sheri was saying, if this is what you want to do, I mean, are you manifesting? What are you saying? What are your affirmations? What would the next 6 months look like for me? Mama Nelly, what do you want them to look like for you? Because I'm pulling that you can have them look like exactly what you want them to be in the next 6 months. Have you been writing down your goals? Have you been journaling? Have you taken steps to say, this is what I want completed in the next 30 days, 60 days, 90? The card I pulled means you have everything within you to make this next 6 months look exactly how you want them to look for you. So you don't have to actually rely on us. Spirit has already given you everything you need, and all you have to do is rely on Spirit. You have a community. You heard Sheri say, hey, you just need to do it. You have supporters and people who will support you. So write down those affirmations, start speaking them, start saying what you want to be done in the next 6 months, and it'll happen.
Lewis, do you have anything?
Yeah, I got the what is it? Oh, 6 of Cups.
I was about to be like, you better not pull the same card I got, but okay, go ahead. I'm a rule over the cards. Like, you better not have the same card I pulled. Go ahead.
The 6 of Cups, returning to one's roots.
They're your roots.
Right. Like you, for the next week, go back. And like Alycia said, say your affirmations. The other card I pulled was the 2 of Pentacles. uh, balance, resourcefulness. So the juggling life, juggling money. So it's I kind of lost my train of thought. The Yeah, I kind of lost my train of thought because I got up to use the bathroom real quick. Give me a second.
That's okay.
Old people pee.
We do.
I can't stand
Get
y'all.
my
I
nerves.
cannot stand
Well, he
y'all.
was a grown ass man. Wait a minute.
She said
I
old
am.
people pee.
Oh my
You know, she
god.
always has something to say, but that's why I love her. And then the last, I pulled one more card, and it was the lady. Reap what you have sown and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Grow and expand in all areas of your life. So fertility, growth, and abundance are all imminent when the lady arrives in your life. All the seeds you have planted are coming to life, and there are plenty more rewards to come. In a material sense, this card represents financial security and comfort. It shows that there will be more than enough to go around. So for the next 6 months, it looks like you got that. Sounds pretty good to me.
Okay, so the question that they keep saying over and over again, because I pulled two more cards, was I got the eight of swords, and that's restricted. They told me to ask you what's making you feel restricted. For me, what's restricted me is, am I going to trust what spirit is saying, or am I going to go by my logical mind? That's what's trapping me. That's where I feel in between. Is it my logical mind that I know 1 + 1 = 2, or is it that spiritual mind where they're saying 1 + 1 could equal 1 billion if that's what you want it to be? So I have to figure out, for me, what am I going to trust? My logical mind that has always gotten me through, or that spiritual mind that sometimes is sometimes there and sometimes not. And so for me, that's what has me trapped. So they're asking me to ask you, what makes you feel trapped? What is making you feel stalled? Because the next card that came out was that 10 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles is building that wealth. Is that it says culmination. It is building. It is family. It is. Oh, it said unexpected windfall. So I love an unexpected windfall. So figure out what's holding you back. And then the universe is saying, here you go. Here's that 10 of Pentacles. Here's everything you wanted. Here's that unexpected money. Girl, I pulled the 10 of Pentacles for myself today. You know what? It said unexpected windfall. I love an unexpected windfall. Y'all know I won $10 on the scratch off the card the other day. That's all I'm just trying to.
No, you didn't tell me that.
I won $10, and then so I had a whole bunch of cards. So I won $20, and then I bought $10 more. So kept. So then off of that $10 worth of cards I bought thus far, I've won another $10. So I'm like, okay, keep on building. Like get to that 100,000, 10,000, 100,000, million. Keep on going, keep on going. So I have 3 more cards to scratch off, and I'm hoping that out of them 3 cards, it's gonna be an unexpected windfall in there for me. But also, they're saying, what is it that's holding you back? That's all that I'm getting, Miss Mama Melly. The choice is yours. Like, figure out what's holding you back, and then everything else will move forward.
And then when I was shuffling the deck, the Queen of Cups fell. So it's a yes on the classes you want to teach. And the Queen of Cups, a choice based on sincere feelings, imaginations, dreams, and deep feelings. So there you go. With that crown chakra.
Hello? That's all I'm saying is move forward. You got the power. And a lot of times people tell us we got the power. We're like, well, what does that mean? How am I supposed to do that? What is it that you want? Listen, I tell the universe all the time, I just need a couple million in the lottery. I just need 5,000. I just need 10,000. I just need whatever. I need my husband. I need my house. Like, I tell them what I want. And so I literally have been dreaming it out in my, like, they like, look, you done told us, you done told us, you done told us. We're sending it to you in your dreams. Yes, your movie. Yes, your husband is coming. All of these things are coming. They're constantly telling me that these things are coming. Like, I literally dreamed that I was receiving keys in my hand over and over and over. But in my defiance, what am I going to do? Still look at apartments because I need that proof. And for us, it's that logical. I'm surprised you didn't get the moon card because it's that cardinal versus that spiritual. Who do I trust? Where do I go? And so what they're saying is figure out what's holding you back so you can move forward. All she said is the same thing, that logic versus that spirit. And that's really hard to go against. Who do I trust? Who do I trust? And I always tell them, and spirit asks me all the time, what is it that you need to move forward? I need proof. I need for the things that you say to actually happen. I need to wake up with a flat stomach. Like that'll be a miracle in itself. Just wake up and boom, my stomach is flat. I'll be praising it all day. Like, yup, it is, it is, it is. And they just told me, no, you won't because you don't.
I need to wake up with a man next to my bed, next to me in my bed.
I couldn't even give my words out. Lord help the child. Woo! Say it. Keena said Angie is being divine. Keena, I thought you was in the background, man, in the chat. That's what I thought.
Here we go. Come on,
Parking lot pimping. Always got something to say. She was in my dreams. I'm still mad at her from my dreams. Don't even talk to me right now.
So I just want to give you guys a little bit of background. I met Mama Nelly at Tina's class at a channeling class. And she was sitting next to me, and she called me out on what I am. She kind of funny, but I'm not going to get into the details because that's kind of her story. But we were sitting next to each other, and then she looked over at me and she says, "You're a blah blah blah," and I was like, "Shh," and we just hit it off, completely connected. And she's very, 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 like, her insides shine. She's very beautiful, very dark, very loving. I am so blessed to have sat next to her that day, and I'm excited for her. She definitely belongs in our community, and
welcome, Mama Nelly.
If you do those classes, you better call me first because I want in.
Definitely loving that. Hello, Harry Carey from Manchester. Nice to see you in. I really do think that that's probably our one guy who's always on here. Hello. Oh, come to class on Tuesday, Mama Nelly. Tuesday nights, email advice at Sonora Mystic Tarot, and join our online class too. We have a good time we do the same thing we did in Tina's class, but we do it online because we have people all over and everybody can't be in the same place
all
at the same time, so go for it.
I'm glad that I was there with you at that particular moment because that was definitely intense.
Well, it was nice to meet you, and I hope that we helped you to move forward, and that you actually do move forward. Because again, that 10 of Pentacles says it's all coming your way, unexpected windfall. Listen, Mama Nelly, we go touch and agree on that. We both get an unexpected windfall. I'm with that. All right, who's next, Miss Keena? Oh, Keena put the stuff up to join the class next Tuesday, Advice at Sonora Mystic Tarot. Albertina, you know what, Miss Albertina, you have been so nice. You have been so patient in the comments. You just tell us, every now and then that you're here. I really want to give you a good reading. She said, "Can I get a personal? I'm a little down with my connection with myself." It's a love reading. Hello, praise the Lord. With my Sagittarius, and wait a minute. At the moment, due to his situation with his kids' moms, what is next toward me? Oh, praise the Lord. Is he still dipping in the mom's cookie jar?
He's still dipping in the mama's cookie.
Because I immediately got the problem that you're having is that he is still dipping in the mom's cookie jar.
He is still dipping in the mom's cookie jar.
Yeah, the pendulum said yes, he is still dipping in the mom's cookie jar. So he's not being so upfront and like he's saying that it's over and that she's being difficult. But the nights that he's not able to come see you because of blah, 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 he's just staying with her. Like, I don't even know that he has his own place. I think that he may still stay with her. And if not, then he spends a lot of time with her. So I don't get that he's trying to have his cake and eat it too. I just don't get that he's being on the up and up or being honest. I'm going to try to pull a card for you, but I'm going to do it from the Light Seers Tarot because I want there to be healing for you. So I'm going to pull from the Light Seers Tarot. That's where they're telling me to go. But you guys can go ahead.
He's keeping her happy. He's keeping her happy by keeping her lemon chiffon all nice and fluffy.
He has to keep her happy. Let me tell
No,
you this. And
That's
I'm going to tell you this story about my brother. His baby mama used to say, you can't come pick her up. And this is what he would say. I'm coming to get her, have her backpack, or have the police there. Like, I'm literally coming to get her. He would go and pick her up. There would be no problems. They are only going to do what you're allowed them to do. Like my brother was like, look, I'm not having that. I'm coming to pick up my child. Whatever issues you have with us not personally being together, that's your issue. I'm coming to pick up my kid. And so he went to pick up his kid. He never had an issue. But if he would allow her to be like, oh, you can't see them for whatever, then that's the issue. Like he said, have her bag packed or call the police. Like, I'm taking my kid. And it's as simple as that, because she didn't have a logical reason as to why he didn't keep the kids. And so as a grown man, you do what you step up and you do it. If you want to see your kids, then you go to the court. Hey, she won't let me see my kids, and you get the kids. A lot of people fear going to the court because they don't want to get that hefty child support thing. But again, if you want your, and I remember another guy, I worked at this law office. This woman was so spiteful. She would say that he wasn't coming to pick up the kids, so this is what he would do. He made their pickup place a Walmart. When he got there, he would go into Walmart and buy a drink, and he would sit there with the receipt, and then 30 minutes later, he would go and buy another drink, and he had proof. So when they came to court, and she was like, he never shows up. He had 2 receipts from every time he came, the time that he got there, the time that he left, to show proof positive. I was exactly where I was supposed to be, and she's lying. So sometimes you have to do what you need to do. But I don't get that this man is being honest with you about his situation with his baby mama. I feel like he's lying to you about her.
I pulled the Sheba Oracle deck, and that Oracle Queen of Sheba is basically secrets revealed. So basically,
It's revealed.
You're gonna find out the real deal and what's going on. But Miss Albertina, you too good for that. What the thing is, he knows you're a good woman. He knows you're a good woman, and it's what I like to call him. It's called my back pocket person. This is the person that I know is good for me. They got everything going on, so of course I can't lose them, because you got your place, your car, your job, you got everything going on for you. And of course he don't want to lose that. But basically, he's lying to you because he want both of y'all.
And that's what Don said. My youngest sister used to meet in the McDonald's for the same reason, because receipts don't lie. You know what I'm saying? If you got, this is the time, and it shows the location, it shows what time you got there, it shows what time you, like, you know what I'm saying? That's proof positive. And all you got to do is say, no, judge, I was there. Here it is. And so he's just not being honest. You seem like a very trusting person. The word they're using is naive, but not because you're not, like, because you want to be in love and you want to believe what this person is saying. But the card that I got, because I went to the light seers, I got the 8 of cups. You're walking away. This is somebody who's walking away from a situation unbothered. I can move on. I don't have any ties. This is your baby mama drama. I don't need that. I'm moving on. But then here comes another light bulb, that Page of Swords. This is information. This is somebody young and tender coming to give you some information. So either somebody's going to give you proof positive, like, hey, this person is lying to you. Go ahead, walk away, and give you that courage to walk away. Go give you the proof positive, and then the Wheel of Fortune turns in your favor, and you get to keep moving up. But what they're saying is, as all this stuff happens for you, all this goodness come for you, be on the lookout, because he's going to keep coming back. Because he seems to be a very charming person too. Like, he knows exactly what to say and how to get the people to do what he wants them to do. But he doesn't seem to be like an honest person. And I don't feel like the deception is because the baby mama is being mean. I feel like he's just not a truthful and honest person. That's what I'm getting. And we all got the same thing. We all got that he's still dipping in the cookie jar. He's just not being honest.
And I'm getting that he uses that third leg to get his way. So when people start finding out, like, the tricks that he play is, don't be like that. Then somehow he makes it back in the bed with him.
And he put it down. It goes down under the sheets, between the sheets. Look, the Isley brothers didn't right between the sheets for nothing, honey. He's putting it down.
And then you forget, why the hell was you mad at him? Why were you mad?
So I
And
got
she,
caution. I got nettle. Nettle is like stinging nettle. Caution. It's to keep away. So I don't think he's like, again, I already got that he's not being honest. And he's telling you that he has to keep her happy. But that's BS. I mean, because if he has to keep her happy, that's BS. He's not using the court system to his advantage. Exactly what the other ladies are talking about.
he's just being deceptive. What did you get? Oh, she said they haven't had sex. Don't do it, girl. Don't do it. Look at my
Don't
face.
do
Don't do
it.
it. Don't do it. Don't do
Don't
it. You're
do
gonna be
it.
what they call dickmatized. You're going to be what they
Dick.
call dickmatized. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Stay away from the penis. Or his anyway. Do not do it. Don't do it.
Shit.
Don't do it. Walk away. This is you walking away. You see that little cup in there? That's the penis. Walk away. Don't do it. Walk away. Go ahead, Louis.
No, penis is awfully nice. Just saying.
Oh my God. He got just as much heartache and heartbreak as we got. Oh my God.
Right there. It's coming off with the 8 and the 9 of wands. Right in the corner says right here, resilience. Stand your ground. Like standing up for your beliefs. If you know that's not. And then after hearing what everybody's saying, then I pulled the oracle card too. And ouch, I don't know if you can see it because of the glare here. Let me move this.
No, pull it back just a little bit. It was just a little too close. Pull it back.
Can you? I don't know if you can see it because of the
Okay, that's better.
glare.
Okay.
It's dominance. It's dominance. So basically, believing in yourself. So when you just piggybacking off of what Ann said, seeing you walk away, standing up like you got the strength now that you know the truth, that you don't need to put up with that. He ain't telling you the truth, and that's not right. There's no reason for you to stay around, to be around somebody that ain't.
Listen, Letty said, don't look him in the eye. Look the other way. Don't look at him.
Yeah,
Don't look at
and
him.
Albert said, yep, he got big dick energy. See, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You'll be crazy.
He seems to be very charming, like he knows exactly what to say. And then he also knows exactly what to do. So he may have a rotation of people that he can, blah, blah, blah. So that's what his problem is. Not that he has to keep her happy, that he has to keep everybody in line as to what he's doing. So just move on. You seem to be a bit like in your picture, you seem to be a bit young. But I feel like there's someone's better out there for you that is coming along. There seems to be a coworker. I hear the word Charles, a coworker or someone who may like you or who you should consider, but I don't get that this person is a good person for you. So I do feel a new love will come in. Just kind of let this one fizzle out and go on with yourself. But this person is not the one. But I do feel like a new person is coming in.
Hey, Albertina, it's Blocktober. Blocktober.
Blocktober? I just did that. Never mind. Don't want to get into all that. It was not a good night.
Is Tarot Destroyer back again? Oh my gosh. I just love when Tarot Destroyer comes back.
Blocktober.
You can't destroy the truth, and that's the problem. Tarot Destroyer is here because he wants us to believe his lies and garbage, and he don't even believe them himself. And so he come on here to pick with people. This is my thing. If you don't like what we're saying, just leave. You don't have to stay here. You don't have to make any comments. But let me tell you this, Tarot Destroyer. The more comments you put in there for us, the more it looks like people like what we're saying. So continue to make your comments. Continue to put your little scriptures in there and all that stuff. And so we'll just... Affirm says she sees Tarot Destroyer. I didn't see their comment, but they may be in here somewhere. Oh, you know what? So maybe they're just maybe we just haven't seen the comment. I didn't see it. Kina says she don't see them. She has them blocked. I have them blocked too, so I don't know how Affirm is seeing it. But or maybe he's on somebody else's page. Is he on your YouTube? Maybe
That'd be Sheri.
Sheri, do you think he's on your YouTube? Because I don't see him.
I don't see him.
Okay. All right. So, Miss Albertina, good things are coming. Oh, she said she just Linda says she sees him too. She blocked him. So I don't know how we're missing the comments or how he's even getting through because he's blocked.
He created a page.
Right. Crystal said her ex used to meet at the BM. Oh, used to meet the baby mama at the police station. So again, Miss Albertina, just go ahead. You ain't talking to him. Don't keep now talking to him and get ready for this new person to come in your life. But I do see a new love coming that you could be a little bit hot and heavy by January with this new person, getting some love and getting some down low love. And like this person ain't as freaky as Miss Crystal's freak was, but you gonna get some good loving coming up. So I'm assuming that if you just walk away from that and forget about him, I wouldn't even think about him twice. I wouldn't even answer any call. Listen, my block list so long. My phone company probably gotta call me and be like, "Can these people call you?" Like my block list is strong, and once I block, I come back talking to me. Like I don't have the time. All right, Crystal, don't act like that. All right, Miss Theodora, what's going to happen between me and okay. Another love reading. They coming on through with the love readings. Thank you, Miss Pam, for reporting it. Vivi, I'm still here. Kina, is the list up because people are saying that they're still here? They don't know where they are on the list. Or maybe you already asked her. Let me get out your business because you in the chat and let me shut up. Theodora is all I need to worry about right now. What's going to happen between her and Akis? Like, you want to know if there's a future between y'all or if y'all gonna break up? Is that what you asking? Harry said he won't block us. That's good, Harry. That's a weird name too.
Harry Carey was an announcer for baseball, and he died. But he used to be a big, huge announcer for baseball games. I don't remember the year, but or is Harry Carey like the martial arts where you kill yourself?
Oh, she wants to know what his actions are toward her, like what their future are going to be. Does he want to a romantic future? So that's the question I was asked. Is there a romantic future between Theodora and Akis? Is that a no? That looks like a very big no.
This a yes.
That's a yes. Okay, so she got a yes. What are you getting, Lewis, for a romantic future for Theodora and Akis?
Hang on for a second. Let me find out.
And Sheri, you had a card. Where were you going to show up?
So I'm pulling my witch deck. Well, they're all witch decks because they're all mine. So I got.
Okay, wait a minute. Stop the presses. She said I'm not interested in him only for curiosity. So you want me to go and summon my spirits to ask a question that you don't even care about? How rude is that, Miss Theodora? Like you don't even care what the answer is, and you literally want me to go to my higher power and be like, "Well, Theodora don't really care. She just want to know if he kind of sort of like her sometimes in the middle of the night." Come on now, ask a question that you care about. Like I literally and truly, I don't know if you believe in what we do, but I literally am truly going to my spirit guides and ask them this question, and you don't even care what the answer is. Then why would you ask? Ask a question that matters to you.
Wait a minute. So I guess my question is because this is confusing. Yes, because he is making fake profiles and just talking to me. Okay, I'm confused. So this is not romantic. Is this somebody you work with? She said, yes, I care about the answer. So wait a minute.
You just said you were just curious. You don't care. You literally said, I'm not interested, only for curiosity. So you obviously don't care. Wait a minute. Listen, be honest about it. You know what I'm saying? If you like this person and you don't think that he likes you, then you need to go ahead and be honest about it. Like don't come like we are literally going to a higher power and you like, oh well, it kind of sort of, I don't know. So do you like this person or not?
Okay. I'm not in love, girl. I'm confused.
Okay, this is what I'm going to say as a logical person. If somebody's making a fake, well, first of all, how do you know that they're fake profiles, that this is that person? And two, why would you want to be involved with somebody who's making a fake person? Be who you are. At the age that I am and the place that I am in my life, I don't have time for the foolishness. You either do or you don't. When they did the pendulum, they got yes that there was a romantic future. So either you're not being honest with us about how you feel about this person, or why would Spirit lie to us? So Spirit is saying, yes, there is a romantic future. So maybe you're not being honest with us about how you feel about this person.
I got tea to make, people. I don't got all night for this BS.
Hey, Shelly.
Hi, Shelly.
Hi, Shelly.
Pam's got a tea order. Angie's got a tea order. I got shit to do. I don't got time for this.
Okay.
Either do real questions or get the fuck on.
All right, Miss Theodora. This person does like you. If you don't have any romantic feelings for them, move on. We got a yes with the romance, and that's it. We're gonna move on.
And maybe they don't know how to approach her. Maybe that's what it is.
I mean, you said yes, you're confused and you can't get an answer at this. You like this person or not? Or is this person stalking you and you're scared? Put a restraining order on it.
She literally said, "I'm not interested. I'm just curious."
I know.
So if you're not
that.
interested, that's a question that I don't need to answer. I don't answer questions just for fun. Either you do like this person and you want to move forward, or you don't. You're insulting me by coming on here asking a question that you really didn't want to know the answer.
Like I said, I got
that's
shit
like,
to
do I have two left legs? No, you don't. Like, don't come over here asking me ridiculous questions that you don't care about. So either you're lying about how much you do care, or you're just trying to see what.
I'm confused.
Okay. He likes you, so you either fucking shit or you get off the fucking pot. Period. You either say, okay, hey, let's do it this way, or let's do it another way.
Then why did you say I'm not interested? See, that's what I'm saying. Spirit go no either way. And that's why we ended up in this discussion, because you weren't being honest. Don't come to a psychic and then don't be honest. You got 4 psychics on here. And then you're not going to be honest about what you're saying.
3.5.
You got one that's got a bad mouth on her and who does
don't
not
block Crystal. Crystal said she do not. He said, please don't block me. I'm just in the chat. I'm just here for the comments.
Crystal said, look, I done got my man with his third leg coming. I'm about to be bent up like a freaking pretzel.
I don't even have a man. And I gotta go to the next person because I got shit to do. I got tea orders to make.
Okay. Miss Amanda, let's go. Keisha said we're in trouble. Next.
Next.
Right.
Next.
We're in trouble. Okay, Miss Amanda.
Please have a general reading if it's still open.
Okay.
Thank you, Letty. I'll look at my TikTok to see if I for your order, okay? Thank you for the heads up. I appreciate that. Oh, fuck. Oh. I got shit to do, people. So Amanda, what do you have like? Oh, maybe that's me. Maybe I need to take a minute. I'm mad. I'm mad, and I pulled the hot pepper card.
You pulled it.
Because I'm a grown ass woman. Damn it.
Oh, you know that shit feel good every time you say it. You ain't gotta lie.
Wait, Keena, Keena, who are we on?
We're on
Amanda. General. Okay.
General.
All right, you guys can go ahead. I'm still trying to calm down from the last reading.
Keena, you may have to answer Consuela and let her know the list is closed because she keeps asking. So I'm not
Miss
sure.
Consuela, the list is closed. We've seen your question about your husband in there several times. The list is closed, honey. She's the person that keeps asking about her husband. Is that correct?
Yeah, my pendulum said no.
Oh, damn. Fuck, I am like.
What was the question about? Are they going to get back together?
Is he seeing somebody else, or is he talking to another woman? Now I got no. because I asked Penduzzle. I can ask you real quick, Miss.
Is Consuela's husband seeing someone else?
No.
No.
Consuela, is your husband in jail? Because I got bars. Like there's something restricting your communication with him.
Did your physical appearance change a little bit and you're wondering if he's still attracted to you? Is that what the problem is?
Destroyer, get the fuck off my page. You are now paired on my.
Oh yeah, that's your page that he's on.
How do we block them?
You have to go to their page on YouTube and block them from their page. So you have to click on their comment and then go to their page and then block them.
Okay. I personally don't give a shit.
Wait a minute. Theodora said it's not a reading. Theodora, we're doing live psychic readings. What do you mean it's not a reason? If you post a question, we're doing a reading. Like, I get it. You didn't want people to know that you like this person. Yes, this person has romantic feelings for you. Yes, we saw a romantic future for you. It's over and done for us, honey. We don't have no more to say about it. If you want to pursue a romantic situation with this person, then go ahead, because this person does like you. If you post a question in here, it is a reading because we are consulting our spirits in order to answer the question for you. So for you, I don't know what it was, but for us, we consult our spirits. They said, yes, there's a romantic spirit. That's it. We're not answering any more questions for you, honey, but we still love you. And it was free. Exactly. You came on and asked, and it clearly says free psychic and tarot readings. So what do you mean it wasn't a reading? You asked a question. It was a reading. Maybe you don't understand what a reading is, but we still love you, Miss Theodora, and you can go ahead and believe what this person is telling you. He does like you, and move forward. Just be honest next time. That's the thing. When you're not honest, spirit knows.
So how do I find this?
It says paired. So if you go into your live and you have to have it playing, you should see it in your live chat, not in your regular comments. Click on live chat, and you should see them in there.
And then I just report.
You can report and block and remove. You can do all of it. Sorry, Miss Amanda, we're right back on you right now. So a general reading. Lewis, did you have anything? Because you were intently drawing your cards and you are listen, Lewis is the only one that's focused. All the rest of us done went way off on tangents. So go ahead, Lewis, do your reading.
This card keeps popping out for me tonight for some odd reason, but once again, 10 of Wands coming out, and then obviously seeing that you feel like overloaded, overburdened, but then when I drew an oracle card, my oracle card for that is resilience. So you just have to keep going. You have to find your limits. So I'm not actually picking up anything from spirit, but those were the cards that I drew. And then the last one I drew was, which is much better than the other two, was the Queen of Swords. Thoughts dominate feelings, perceptiveness, keen insight. So that's what I got, but I'm not really getting, the spirit's not telling me anything, but those were the cards that I drew.
Okay. All right. So, who's next? I'm still trying to draw a card. They told me to go to my Moonology deck. I'm not getting anything. Like, are you resistant? Like, are you like, you want us to prove to you that we really know what we're doing? Because I get a resistance, or like a like you're sitting like this and let me see what they gonna say. Like, I don't really feel like we're able to tap into your energy. Like, it's really hard for me to get a read on you.
Do not go in my room.
So that's what I'm trying to get a read. I'm not getting any good energy on you, able to tap into your energy, because I feel like you're blocking, you're not allowing us to get in. But if Sheri or Alycia, if you have anything, go ahead. I'm going to keep trying, because they told me to go to the Moonology card, so I'm going to see what I get.
So I got a bitterness. I got lemons, bitterness. So Amanda, like it's like your whole. Interesting. So I don't see lemons as bitter. I see lemons as more of a soury thing. It's difficult to hear because the audio is choppy. Thank you so much for that. Okay. So I feel as if you're holding on to something, like maybe somebody has told you something in the past and it has not come to fruition, or what happened really kind of shook you to the core. And so you have that, like, feel like you're holding on. No, I am nervous as all. Okay, gotcha. Well, that would mean, I don't know. Hold on. I don't think lemons are bitter, because I think lemons are all purposeful and wonderful. And I don't get bitterness out of lemons. I think for me, I use lemons for so many different wonderful things, like cleansing and banishing and bringing in positivity and blocking negativity. And I don't know why this says bitter, because to me lemons are amazing. So let me just get more intuitive to this and more into a different kind of way to approach it.
Lewis, was one of your cards the strength card?
No, it wasn't. It was resilient.
Okay, because I got strength. And they're saying that you need some strength. I got strength. But I also got time to breathe out, like you need to exhale, like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. You're waiting on a catastrophe to happen that may not happen.
Thank you. That's like that's what I get for people are holding on to things. So, but I don't understand the bitterness. That's what I don't understand.
I get you biting your nails. You're just in anticipation of things just crumbling and falling. Like, I feel like things may be pretty stable for you right now, but you're waiting for things to just fall apart, because I get luck is on your side. Like, they're saying, just breathe, exhale. You're holding in for nothing. There's no reason. Like, there's nothing that's blocking you, nothing holding. You're just literally not enjoying life because you're anticipating. And they're taking me right back to
card was luck.
Yeah. Oh, luck is on your side. That's you got luck.
I got my second card was luck.
And I got luck is on your side. That's my second card. But what's the lady's name who does the preaching all the time? Joyce Myers. She always says worry is a down payment on something that may not ever happen. You're worried about things falling apart that may not happen. They're saying breathe. And then they're saying luck is on your side. Nothing bad is going to happen. And then that Queen of Pentacles is coming, honey. She is in charge of her money. She knows exactly what to do. That is prosperity. That is fertility. That is good. That is, abundance. That's all coming for you. Being in control of the coin.
You're trying to clean your body. Okay. Yes. You're trying to clean your body with lemons. That's why I got lemons.
Oh, she's doing a master cleanse. Okay.
You love lemons. Okay. I love lemons too. I actually take the lemon peels and I soak them in vinegar. And after 2 to 3 weeks, I strain those off. And that's what I actually clean my house with. I don't buy household cleaners. So for me, lemons are a cleanser. It puts a witch tip for the day. I use it to cleanse my house with, and I also do the same thing with lavender. I soak it in vinegar and mix the lemon and lavender, and that's what I clean my house with. That's why I was like, I don't get the bitterness for me, lemons are more of a cleansing thing for me. So I was kind of confused on that, so that it makes sense that I really like lemons and I like citrus, and I actually have lemon peel. What was I talking about the other day, Lewis? I have lemon peel, grapefruit peel, and orange peel, and the only peel I don't have on hand is lime. But the citrus to me is very cleansing, very, very. I just love the citrus peels, and I think the lemons are a very cleansing thing. And so I think that you're trying to push out something bad and to bring stuff good into your space, and that's amazing. Because that's what I get. I get this what's that word? A cyclical event, a cleanse, like a moon cleanse, like you're banishing things and pulling things in. And the lemons are key to that.
I get all good things. Like the next card I got was look at the bigger picture, and then the card after that is like the energy is gaining momentum. So there's all good things coming for you. You just are anticipating the worst. Go ahead, Alycia, because I didn't hear you.
And I guess what she just said makes a lot of sense. She said, I left a very controlling relationship. What I pulled from my oracle card is worthiness. You are worthy. So I don't know if she, what you're telling yourself is like self-doubt or not believing that you're worthy for any good to come in your life. I mean, worthiness doesn't just mean a relationship, but worthy to be where you are in life. Sometimes
deserving. That's the word I'm getting. Deserve, like you deserve what you have. You deserve happiness. Like I feel like this person beat you down. What was that card that you had, Lewis? One of your cards, was it about being beat down? Like was one of them like the 9 of Wands or something was about being beat down or being tired?
Overburdened. It was 10 Wands, overburdened.
Okay, yeah, like a heavy burden. Like you're finally. That's what the exhale is. She finally gets to exhale. Go ahead, Alycia. I'm sorry.
Right. So it's like the self-worth, your work, like Affirm Wellness said, self-worth. You are worthy. Stop doubting it. Oh, well, should I have this? Should I, should I, like, it's like you want to know, are you worthy of just the littlest things in life? Yes, you are worthy. You are worthy for joy to be in your life, for happiness to be in your life, abundance to come through your life. You are worthy for all of that.
Worthy of love.
That's the meaning of my name, Amanda.
That's what her name means. Oh, worthy. There it is.
So Amanda, with your lemons that you're using cleansing, don't throw out your rinds, because this is literally like a spaghetti jar. As you can see, the peel is not off. This is lemon, or I don't know, this could be orange peels or any type of citrus peel filled with white vinegar. So again, that's another use for the extra stuff in your lemons, with your lemons. And after 2 weeks or longer, this has probably been sitting for 6 weeks, you just strain this off and put it in a spray bottle and you clean your house with it.
And also you can put your lemon rinds down a garbage disposal and it'll freshen up your garbage disposal too.
So,
but good things are coming for
Yes.
you, Miss Amanda. Just, like I got a wintry season, like a coldness, a heaviness, and now that's what that exhale is. Just breathe. You're not under that person's thumb. Like I feel like this person was very controlling, very kept you under their thumb. Where you going? What you doing? What money you spending? How you spending it? What are you doing? How you get that money? Where you get it? Like this is a person. And so now that you have all this freedom, you're a little bit afraid of the freedom because you don't really know what to do. And then you also don't want to step back into that situation. So continue to give yourself time for healing. I know you said it took you a year. Continue, because there's still highs and lows. You may think that you're completely over this person, and you never know. In the still of the night, that desire could come back, even though it wasn't always the best. So always remember why you left, but also remember that you're worthy. And also remember that things are going to happen good for you. Like I don't see any bad things happening. Luck is on your side. The energy is gaining momentum. Like you're having a great day, like great time, like the energy is moving forward for you. So think positive, stop thinking so negative. I literally see you just biting your nails and being nervous about, well, what could happen next. Like, does this person pop up? Like, I feel like you're afraid that this person might pop up on you too, or at your house, or come around you. So get a Ring camera or get something, where you can report that this person is bothering you. And I feel like this person has some kind of authority in the community also. So that makes you nervous too. Like you weren't getting all the help you needed. And now that you're free, you just don't really know how to move forward. And so I'm getting that that's a lot of your fear too. Just like, how do I move forward in my new freedom? But you're okay. Things are going to work out in your favor. They're showing me the wheel of fortune and that things will work out on your favor. And they're literally showing me the wheel of fortune rolling over him as you move on past him. So I'm Miss Linda said, good luck and better days are coming to you on your journey. So I'm feeling like that's a good thing. All right, so Miss Amanda, I hope that helps you, and I hope things keep getting better. Keep coming back to get more positive insight. Like sometimes just hearing somebody else's reading will convict you or make you feel better or uplift you, or just being around a room full of positivity as we are, that'll make you feel better. So good luck, Miss Amanda. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and make sure you just let us know how things are going, or just keep coming back, to get the positivity. Like in the comments, everybody is so supportive of you. So we really appreciate you coming, and we really hope things work out better for you. And I hear something about a new job, like more money. Like they're showing me the 10 of Pentacles and a new job. So there's a new job coming for you too. Something to do with computers or working on a computer or administrative. I do feel like that's coming for you too. So I do see a new job. I do see it being further into 2023 around the March, April tax time. I'll see the new job coming for you. But I do hope that something is coming for you. Oh, he broke the no contact order. Okay. What about worthy of money and generational wealth? So I do see money coming. Like you don't have to ask us if you're worthy. You're always worthy. If you're asking, that's your own self-doubt. You don't have to ask if you're worthy of generational wealth. You are worthy just because you were born. Like you were put here for a purpose. These are things that you've heard over and over and over again to tell you that you weren't worthy. Miss Amanda, you are worthy. You don't have to ask us if you're worthy. You know that you're worthy. You have to believe that you're worthy. Kina, put that affirmation up that Don says all the time. I believe in infinite abundance and all my wants and needs are met. Adopt this mantra. When I wake up in the morning, the first thing I say is, I believe I have infinite abundance and all my wants and needs are met. So say that every day. I have infinite abundance. I believe in infinite abundance. All my wants and needs are always met. So just say that. Just believe that. You have to kind of change that mindset. And I know when you've been in such a low place for so long, it's hard. But that's why I keep saying, come back to this community because we're very supportive. Like, even if you're not coming, just for Sundays, we're here Sunday, we're here Wednesday, we're here Monday, we're here Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday, somebody's online from our community, and there's always support and love in there. So keep coming back. Keep share, subscribe. Whoever page you're on, go to the other person's page and like and subscribe and share also. And so just keep coming back and getting the support that you need. You will be fine. You just definitely need that encouragement. You need people who are going to encourage you and not judge you. And so that's what we're and that's that. Okay. We all have doubts, but just keep trying to fight that doubt. And the way that I'm battling now, when I don't believe something, I repeat this right here. I have infinite abundance and all my wants and needs are met. So that's my thing. I don't even try to self-talk myself out of it. I just say this right here, little affirmation, and keep it moving. Because they're going to be highs and lows. It's not going to always be great, 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 great. It might be great at 12 o'clock, and then it might be horrible at 8 o'clock. It's highs and lows. We have to learn to deal with the highs and lows. And one of my favorite things to do with my lows is to watch something funny, something that I like. Like Clue is one of my favorite movies. Beetlejuice is one of my favorite movies. Waiting to Exhale is one of my favorite movies. Things that make me laugh. So I go to things that make me laugh, and they make me forget the heartache or whatever I'm going through. So do that. All right? And she says she will be back. So who's next, Kina? I'm sorry.
Railroad spikes. That was sitting over by the tree. You asked for them months ago.
Anybody need any railroad spikes?
Is this the person that we had up? I will get an offer. Will I get an offer for a healthcare job in Geneva, Switzerland? I'm applying. I heard a resounding yes. I don't know if you guys want to do the pendulum, but I got a yes on that. Will I get a healthcare job? I literally saw you walking in and out of medical rooms. So I got a yes on that job in Switzerland. What'd you get, Lewis? That looks like a yes.
Yeah.
So I definitely got a yes on the Switzerland. Um, and then I got moving on, like you just leave, like moving, like you're leaving the bad times behind. So maybe wherever you are, you're leaving that behind and you're moving on to something better. So this is what I got. Um, Letty, where are you? Miss Sheri says she doesn't have anything for you online. I can give her your number, Letty, if you want me to give her your information, or I don't know. You could go on her Instagram, which is also change, and do it. But she says she doesn't see your order on TikTok.
I don't see anything on TikTok.
Oh yeah, she says okay. So that's what I got. The walking away. You're walking away from whatever situation you're in now and going on to something better. So I get a yes on Switzerland. What else do you guys get?
Okay.
Oh, she says she doesn't have an Instagram and she wants me to forward your information. So I will give you her information,
Okay.
Sheri, and then you can go ahead and text her. Is that a yes? That's a yes, right?
I got a yes.
So we all got a yes on you getting a job in Switzerland and then moving on. That's literally what the top of this card says, moving on to better, calmer wanders. It says abandonment, abandoning, walking away. So you're just walking away from things that no longer serve you. Oh, that is perfect. Walking away from things that no longer serve you. So I am
Okay.
with it. Oh, she said she is Fire Moon Healer on
She friended me, but there was no order. That's why I was like, wait, what?
Okay, so she says she got your friend request. Okay, so now you two can talk through TikTok. There you go.
There you go.
All right. So do anybody else have anything for Miss S for Switzerland?
I just got they're getting the job.
Yeah, I actually saw her walking in and out, and I think it's gonna be a hospital.
Yeah. I got bedpans and bodies. I mean, like bodies and beds, not bodies. Not my dark side's not here anymore.
I can't see. Is that celebration? Oh, and Lewis got the celebration card, so that's always good. But isn't there something about good fortune or wealth or good news coming to you? Doesn't it say that on that card, like good news coming to you?
Celebrations, happiness, engagement, happy times.
Yeah, happy time. So good things are coming for you. So that's a yes on that as for Switzerland. Alycia, did you have anything?
No, but S is saying, I hope they give me good benefits. Let me tell you something. Over in Europe, unlike America, they have universal health care. So, yeah, they have universal health care. So you don't have to worry about like benefits coming out of your check, stuff like that. I used to work for Lidl, the German grocery store, and when I hear and how Lidl treats their companies, their employees over in Germany, the way we're done here in the United States is absolutely crazy compared to the rest of the world. So Switzerland is in Europe, so yeah, you'll have universal health care, so you don't have to worry about like some outstanding benefit package. It's all outstanding.
She says some of them have a housing allowance. I don't know. But when you get there, I feel like you'll find out even more information and I don't feel like you'll stay with this job a very long time. It may get you over there, but I don't know that you'll stay there for a long time and then you'll go and transition to something else. So I just keep seeing it get better and better and better. Like they're showing me literally that game on The Price is Right where the mountain climber has to pull up. Like he's going up the mountain. Like every time you get the price wrong, he goes up, and once he goes off the cliff, you die. And so I see you going up and up and up, and you getting better. Like your benefit, everything getting better and better for you as you go there. So think positive, and I think that you'll be fine. And then I got transition again, and transition is going from something that is I'm a little bit more calmer, a little bit more stable, and a little bit more better. So you're transitioning from turbulent waters over to something that's better. This literally says transition. So that's a positive yes for you, S. All right, Kina, who's next? Seashells. Hey, seashells. I would like to know the status of my manifestation.
I'm confused. I don't know the manifestation. Oh, King said check to see if they're here.
Miss Seashells, you want us to know if the universe is, you want to know where you are in a process. Okay, so this is something that you're manifesting. They're saying we're giving you the clues. We're telling you and this is literally what they're saying. You're going to a lesser power for things that we've already confirmed. They're showing me 1, 2, 3, 4 different ways they've showed you that this is happening, and you're still coming to somebody else to confirm with a lesser authority. And if you're getting it directly from spirit, yes, we are a lesser authority, because directly from spirit is the highest that you can get. And they're saying we've already confirmed it with you over and over and over again, but you don't believe it, and that's why it's not coming, because you don't believe it. It's coming.
Yes,
Actually, no, they're not saying. Are they saying that you don't believe it? You're impatient, because they're showing me the temperance card. You're impatient. That's what your problem is. You're impatient. But they keep telling me is that they keep telling you that that it's coming, and you came on here to ask us because you just want one more confirmation, one more confirmation. But it's like you got the answer from the top dog, and you came and said, well, let me see if these people still know what they talk about too. I know the Lord told me, I know the universe told me, I know God told me, I know my higher power told me, I know all these people told me, but let me see if they go get the same answer too. And believe me, honey, I've been in the same position with you, where spirit has told me over and over and over again, and I still just want to hear somebody else say it to make sure that it's still on the way, that it's still coming. But they're saying it's still coming, and you know that it's coming. You just wanted one more confirmation from somebody else to say that it was coming. You guys can go ahead.
I got the same thing pretty much. Like, why are you asking us when you already have the answers?
She says, I'm impatient. I have to fix that. You don't have to fix it. You know, it's just something that we deal with. We live in a society where things happen now. And you can put something in a microwave and warm up water in like 30 to 45 seconds, whereas back in the day, you would have to put it on the stove and it would take 5 minutes. So we're in a microwave society where we want everything to happen now. And even if we get conflict, I literally get dreams every night of me moving into my house, but because it hasn't happened, I still wonder if it's going to happen. So we get the confirmations, we just don't always believe them, because sometimes it's too spectacular for us, and sometimes it takes a little bit longer than it has to. Lewis and Alycia, do you have anything for her?
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna like what I have to say. Once you said we live in a microwave society, spirit told me this a crock pot situation.
Oh shoot. Slow cooking, baby. Slow cooking. But listen, you put a roast in a slow cooker, it'd be tender and good. Just wait on it. Just wait on it.
And that's what spirit really wants you to remember, is even though you can put some maybe you can put chicken and rice in a microwave, but it ain't gonna taste the same as that chicken and rice that goes in that crock pot. So even though you may not like the method that's happening, it's the best method for this particular situation. Yeah, that microwave, it'll heat up, or it'll cook some chicken.
It might be dry and rubbery.
It's gonna be dry, rubbery. Rice, you might have them little hard pieces here and there, or some gummy rice, but you put that chicken and rice in a crock pot, it's gonna be lit clean. So even though you're impatient in this, like Angie said about the microwave situation, this is a crock pot situation.
You just got to wait it out. And what did I pull? Rest. It says fear and anxiety and just being impatient and not wanting to settle down. So you need to just settle down and enjoy the rest, because once the manifestation comes, it's moving. Like you're going to be moving. And so they're saying is enjoy this rest. But one of the things that Keena has always said to me is standing still sometimes is harder than moving. Like just standing, just waiting is harder sometimes than doing anything. That just standing and not doing anything is harder than when you're actually doing something. Because that's why we end up being a hamster on a wheel. We're doing something for the sake of doing something. And Spirit is saying, why are you doing that? Just rest. Just allow it to come. This is the Four of Swords. This is you being in your head when you need to just rest. Go ahead, Lewis.
Oh no, I was just going to say I have a practice, and I end up pulling cards for myself every day. I pull from probably about 3 different decks every day, and then I write down what I get just as a practice. You know, I'm not actually trying to figure anything out. I'm just doing it to keep my energy intact with my cards and see what comes out. So I pull. I have an Angel Oracle deck, which I haven't used anywhere except but for me, and it has 88 cards in it. So every day I pull out cards from a tarot deck, an Oracle deck, and my Angel Oracle deck. So for the last 2 weeks, at least 4 times, I pulled out the Patience card. And just for me to pull that card that many times.
You said the Patience card?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I thought. Okay.
So,
in the last 2 weeks, last 2 weeks,
So-
he done pulled out the same card out of an 88 deck. He pulled the same card like 4 times.
they just keep telling me, be patient. What you want is coming. I'm like, I'm not really asking any advice, but they telling me, you just got to keep being patient. We know what you want is coming. And then you said tips for being patient. What I try to do is tell myself all the time, I don't have to see it to believe it. I know it's coming. I know it's coming. It's hard to do, but it's something that if you keep putting that in your head, you already know your blessing's coming. You know it's coming. So at this point, I tell myself all the time, I don't have faith. I have conviction. I don't have to worry about whether it's coming or not, but you have to beat that into your head because they're going to keep telling you, just wait. You know what we got coming for you. You know what we got coming for you. So you just have to tell yourself, you got to have that faith and believe. So that's just my little tip. I just have to keep telling myself that. And the more you repeat that to yourself over and over and over, after a while, you won't have to say it because you already know it's coming and it won't bother you. But you have to put in the work to actually put that in your head first.
And I don't have any good tips on you for patience because I don't have patience. I'm the person that be like, oh, yeah, they said you got a house. Well, let me go look at these apartments. Oh, they said your house is coming. Oh, you dreamed about your key. Let me go look at another apartment. I am that person who is not impatient. So even though I keep dreaming about my house, I keep seeing me getting this house, I keep seeing the house coming. I was out yesterday looking at apartments. I have been thinking about what the rent is going to be at this new place. I keep thinking about an apartment because I am impatient. And depending on the situation that you're in, sometimes you need a plan B. So for you, it may be, what is my backup plan if this doesn't fall through? So say that they tell me I'm going to get this house because they keep telling me I'm going to buy this house, and say it doesn't come through by the time that my lease is up. Well, what is my plan B? Maybe it's this apartment. Maybe it's something else, or maybe it's not staying here because I don't want to stay here. But the thing is, I always have a plan B or a plan C, and that's just for my own thing. Like I know it's coming, but just in case it doesn't come in the timeline that I need, because Spirit will tell you it's coming, but they may not be in the same real time 3D that we're living in. Like I need to be out of here by December 7th. I need to be out of here that first week of December. And so the house may not come until January or February. What am I going to do in that in between time? So the timeline doesn't always line up. And so I don't have any tips on you for being patient, except for I live my life as if I don't have that information. So yeah, they said I'm going to get a house, but you know what? Until that key comes, I sign on that dotted line, I'm looking for an apartment. I'm living my life in my logic. 1 + 1 = 2. So logically, let me find a place that I can afford. Let me let me have all my ducks in a row. And then if everything they said happens, that's even better. But I have a backup plan for the times that I'm just impatient and I just don't know what's going to happen, because I know it's coming, but is it going to come on the timeline that I need it to? Like we live in the 3D. And even though I ask my guides, you need to speak to me in the 3D. You need to speak to me on my timeline. You need to give me this information in the time that I'm in. And then so that we can get so that it works out in my favor, but it doesn't always work out in my timeline. So I just learn to move forward as if I don't have that information. But your manifestation is coming. It's on the way. And like she said, crock pot, slow cooking. Sorry, Miss Isha, but it's coming. So who's next? Oh, this name has been in here so many times, or I've seen it so much. So you want a healthcare read? Honey, you need to go to the doctor. I can't predict your health. I don't like to predict people's health, and I would prefer you to go to the doctor. I cannot diagnose you. I do not know what's going on. I would prefer you to go to the doctor. Like you didn't even like you. Yeah, I cannot diagnose you. I would prefer you to go to the doctor and find out what the problem is.
I don't diagnose. I don't even do pregnancy ones.
I hate when people ask me pregnancy things, and I'm sorry that you waited that long. But if you have another question, I'll do another question. But I don't want to do a health question.
I'm just gonna do a general for her because I don't do health and I don't do doctor. I don't do any of that. I don't do pregnancy. So.
Right, like your doctor would be your best source of action for you. Because I'll do a general for you. Also, honey.
So I pulled olives. So whatever's going on in your life, there's peace. Like you need something about, I'm hearing you need peace of mind. So I think you need, definitely go to the doctor because whatever you think is happening may not be happening. And the doctor's going to give you peace of mind about it. That's what I'm hearing. And if it's not for you, it's for somebody else. But there's definitely peace in that, in knowing that. So, like I said last time when I pulled the olive, olives have a big, deep rooted sense in the Greek and Roman pantheon, and we use them in democracy now. They're on our dollar bills. They're on our coins. There's 13 olive branches. 13.
I'm getting that she does know what's going on because I'm getting that she's refusing to accept what they're telling her. Like they're telling you something at the doctor's office and you're not believing it. Like I'm getting apathy, refusing, or you're missing things. So this right here is kind of like you sitting like this. So I'm getting that you do know, you just don't believe what they're telling you.
So now I'm getting the chili peppers, which is ferocity. So she's like, so that's kind of the opposite. So I have peace and ferocity. So peace and anger. So you need to find your peace and get rid of this anger. There's balance.
I'm getting also okay. So that's the thing. She says she might have cancer. So I'm getting that they're giving you information and you don't want to accept what they're saying. That's what it is. Because this, listen, if there's any card in the deck of cards that is me, it is the 4 of Cups. I'll just be like, no.
That got Angie all over it.
That should say Angie. It shouldn't even say apathy. It should say Angie. What'd you get? What? I can't read the card.
It's Goddess Noonday, meaning truth. So I don't know if she's ignoring the truth or she doesn't want to hear the truth.
So you came to us to see if we could confirm it. I can't confirm it because they're telling you exactly what's going on and you don't want to believe it. You want to believe something else. And you're thinking like, oh, I'll go to a higher power and they'll tell me something different. What they're saying is trust your doctors. Go to your doctors and trust what they're saying to you. You don't want to believe it. Is there an issue with the son? Do you have a son? Is there some worry about your son, or is there some worry about leaving your son without a mom? Because I get something about a son and a worry. But go ahead, Lewis. Do you have anything?
Oh, see, piggybacking off what you said about her son and worry, the card I pulled was So, so it's saying,
I didn't see the
take an
card. I'm
assessment.
sorry. I was reading that comment. Oh, okay.
Right.
Oh,
Like
protection.
you,
Okay.
right. So, take an assessment of what is important to you in your life, and then protect that ideal notion or sense of being and that identity at all costs. Like you said, she was thinking about her son. What happens to her son if she does have cancer? So I guess that's where the protection's coming from. That's the only thing I have pulled.
What I'm getting is you not believing it doesn't make it true, or you not wanting to accept it doesn't make it true, because this is saying that you're feeling there's frustration, there's weariness, there's all you know what I'm saying, there's frustration, there's weariness, there's denial, there's there's like you're going through all the stages of I don't want to hear it. This is how I see the Four of Cups. La 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 la, I'm not listening. La 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 la, I'm not listening. That's how I see the Four of Cups, because that's how I am with my spirit guides. La 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 la, I'm not listening. And sometimes I don't want to hear what they're saying, even though it's a good message that they're giving me. Sheri, I feel no personal shame for her. I know that I am not always
That's
listening
how
to
I
them.
met you.
Exactly. I feel no personal shame. Y'all need to watch
I
Clue, because that
mean,
is
like
one of my
how
favorite
I met you. We were in class, and we'd been in class multiple times. We never got sat together, and all of a sudden, I was told, go over and tell her no ultimatums and give her a hug. And I was like, what?
Yeah, because I always tell them like me and my spirit people. Listen, we be in the ring going at it, and I be like, whatever. I'll just lay down and not do nothing. I ain't gonna keep fighting with you. I'll just do nothing. I'll just be like, I quit and quit again. I don't have no problem with quitting and not listening to them, because like I tell spirit all the time, I am okay putting my head down, never hearing anything else, never seeing anything else, never receiving any more messages, and living my life as if there's no higher power, and being okay with that. If you really want me to do this and to heal people and to work on this the way that I'm supposed to, then we need to do this together. You're not just going to do whatever you want to do to me. And so you're being a little bit resistant to the information that you're receiving, but that's also because of your fear. What is going to happen to my child? And what they're saying is listen to them and move forward, and then you can better prepare for your child's future if you actually move forward with the care that they're trying to give you. And I'm not confirming it either way, whether you do or don't. But what they're saying is you need to at least pay attention to what they're saying. And if you don't like your doctor, like the communication isn't right, and you feel like there's a barrier, what they're saying is go ahead and find another doctor. You can always get a second opinion or a third opinion. You don't have to 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 go with what that doctor says. So they're saying you can go ahead and move forward. But again, your son will be fine, and they're just saying literally work with your doctors on this situation. And I can't confirm either way, yes or no, whether you do or don't. But I am getting listen to your doctors. Please listen to your doctors. Anything else, Alycia, Sheri, Lewis? Did you have anything else for Miss Lydia? And I'm glad that you waited patiently. And I'm getting like hermit mode, but I'm not getting hermit mode like you're reflecting on your lessons. I'm getting that you're going away in the silence and praying. Like you're praying really hard. I really get that you pray, or whatever it is that you do. Like you're really, really praying for a different outcome. And they're saying, believe that. Believe in that it will come out the way that you want it to come. But still, you have to at least go to your doctors and listen to what they're saying. So if you wanted to be healed or you wanted to be better, it could be all those things. In your prayers, your prayers are being heard. That's what they want you to know. Your prayers are being heard. That's for one thing. So that's that hermit mode, because they show me you going away to pray by yourself, and there's a lot of tearfulness because you just don't know what to do, and you are very afraid about what's going to happen with your son. But I get that your son will be okay, and as long as you take care of you, you'll still be there to take care of him. So that's what I got.
Really quick story. So it was a man, and it was flooding, and the man was on top of the roof, and he prayed, God, come save me. God, come save me. People came by on the boat. Hey, get in the boat. We're here to save you. He said, no, I'm waiting for God. The people on the boat left. A helicopter came down. Hey, we're here to save you. No, I'm waiting for God. Helicopter left. Well, third bigger boat came around. Hey, we're here to save you. No, I'm waiting for God. So what happened was he died in the water, and when he got to heaven, he said, God, I prayed. Why didn't you save me? He said, I came by 3 times. You didn't get in. So what you're praying for is coming in the form of the medical team trying to help you. You can't assume it's going to be an angel just touching you. Doctors and nurses, doctors and nurses, they are forms of angels. I should know. My baby's a NICU nurse. She's a little angel. So yeah, when you go there and they're trying to tell you what's gonna help you, and just listen. Just listen.
All right, so I hope that works out for you. And Keena, I ain't even gonna talk about your comments in the back of the chat talking about me like I ain't here. And like I can't read the chat too. That's all I'm saying. Who's next? They ain't sending no boat. If they send a boat, that boat better have a key in it. Who next, Keena?
You shaking my head. Parking lot Tara.
Viv, you have been so patient in the comments and in the background, girl. I love you because you've been on here a long time, honey. My partner and I separated a week ago. Do you see us getting back together? Does he still love me?
He still loves you, but it's not healthy to get back together. I'm seeing that it's not healthy.
I was gonna ask, what was the reason the separation doesn't feel like?
It seems petty, like an insignificant thing, like it wasn't a big, like.
But I think that I'm getting that they're not going to get back together, and that like that the road has come to an end. Like everything has an ending.
Did somebody cross the line? Because I see a line being drawn and somebody crossed the line. Somebody did something very inappropriate and somebody crossed the line.
I got that he still loves her, but I guess I wonder. Yeah, I got he still loves her, but I can't.
I think they still love each other. I think they still love each other very much, but there's a difference between love and being in love.
True. Definitely true.
That is so true.
Right.
And like Crystal,
I got Crystal still loves her, but no, they weren't getting back together.
Crystal, right? Because it's probably still fresh.
I'm going to do the Light Seers Tarot deck because I'm being drawn to that. Like, this is something that you need to be healing on. I immediately, when I read the question, I got to know, but I got that it was like a really, like the final straw was something insignificant. Like, I feel like this has been building for a while and the final straw was something insignificant or something that shouldn't have been the final straw, but that you're ready to well.
Oh, that's a big one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, it's some. You seen Orange is the New Black? That's how she got in there. Cause
listen, and this is all I need to say. When they raid the house, everybody in the house in trouble. That's all I need to say. Like, I get it. Move on. When they raid the house, everybody in trouble. Please delete that comment too, Miss Honey. I don't want that to be on there. Please delete that comment because I don't want them to find you and say nothing about what do you know, do you not know? No, you don't know. Delete that comment. But also, Listen, when they come to the house, everybody in the house in trouble, and you can say you don't know, but you was living in the house. So like, how did you know? So this all I'm saying is
that's not insignificant.
Yeah.
rejection is God's protection. It sure ain't insignificant. I don't know where I got that from. We'd have to talk.
It's not
Maybe the last thing that made you really push him out the door was insignificant. Like, because you keep saying, because you said you've said it many times, and so maybe the very last thing that actually made this person walk, but you've had this issue for a while, because I feel like it's been like they show it as a building block of things. Like, there's so many things that keep happening over and over and over and over and doing.
And I feel like this is not the first, like, she's come so, I'm getting at, she's come so close to basically her getting in trouble too.
Yep.
Listen, when my freedom is at jeopardy, the judge broke us up. Preemptive strike. We done. No, we're not. I'm not. But what they're showing me is, if you just go ahead and move on, the sunshine will come. Like, go ahead, file the papers, go ahead and move on, because your life could be so much better than if you stay with this person. If they're gone, look, if they gone, let them go. Look, she got death and rebirth. So death means that's the ending of one thing and something new is coming. And I can't see what your card says. What does that say?
I'm in Echinacea, and it's fortified strength. So it's growing and strength and rebuilding yourself. Like,
right. So they're saying, move on, honey. That's not insignificant. But this is my thing. Keena, put the question back up. Put the question back up.
Where's the pink cup?
Oh, red flags that you want to be pink. Alycia, how you gonna get us all set up with the pink cup and then you don't never had a pink cup? This is the second time we done asked for the pink cup.
No, I gotta bring the pink cup back. Yeah, it'd be red.
So you want to know? Listen, he's doing something that you definitely do not agree with, that you definitely don't like. And your question was, do you see us getting back together? Does he still love you? What difference does it make? You know what I'm saying? Why do you want to be with somebody who thoroughly does? And this, I'm gonna let the male talk in a minute, because I'm gonna let him give it to you from a male perspective. But if this person doesn't care about you enough to not do something illegal in your presence, in the household, in the place where you lay your head, you ever heard don't shit where you eat? You know what I'm saying? Don't do shit in a place where don't run drugs out of the house that you stay in. Don't do stuff in a place where you don't care about me enough to not bring that to my household. Then I don't love you. I don't want to stay with you. Love don't live here anymore. And that's all I'm saying. Like, you may have had a long time together, but if you don't respect me enough, my freedom, my sanctity, and my security enough not to do that in my house, why would I be with you? Like, think about that. Give grace, but not at the expense of yourself. Keena says that all the time. You can give him grace. You can still love him from afar, but you don't have to be with him. I'm not being with somebody who's going to disrespect you. If he loved you, and I'm not going to say if he loved you, he would stop. Regardless of whether he loves you or not, what he's doing doesn't make you feel safe.
And I heard something the other day that really made me stop in my tracks is they're not sorry when they're not getting caught.
Exactly. Yeah, they're only sorry when they get caught. So then when he get caught, it's like, oh, well, I didn't mean for this to happen. Yes, you did. You did it at our house.
Yeah.
I didn't mean for it to happen mean that you didn't see somebody turning and you kind of ran into somebody. Not that you were barreling through a red light. You knew the consequences of not stopping at the red light, that you could hit somebody. If I turn and I literally didn't see you and hit you, that's one thing. But if I come plowing through a red light, I knew that there was consequences for my action. This is him plowing through a red light. This isn't a oops, I made a right turn when somebody was still coming. This is, I blatantly disregarded the red light and went right on through it. So that's what I got. Will he get caught? Eventually, everybody gets caught, honey.
Yeah, honey. The old
Janet says she's getting a sense of codependence and being comfortable to have someone, even if they aren't for your best interest, and that's fine. But is that codependence worth this right here? Because let me tell you, when you start playing with my freedom, I don't even love you no more. When you're doing stuff that could get me put in jail, I don't love you no more.
will he get caught? It's that old adage of you play them games, you win those prizes.
This is my thing. Are you willing to bet your freedom on that? Are you willing to roll the dice on your freedom for that? Whether he does or not, are you willing to roll the dice on your freedom for that? That's
Getting
my
a good
thing.
night kiss is a whole different meaning when you in prison.
Or when they putting the handcuffs on both of us, and God forbid there's any kids involved, and the kids see mama and daddy in handcuffs, and then we got to go to a family member or to it get put in the back of the car, honey. You better think about all those consequences. Listen, dickmatized is not worth my freedom. I am not dickmatized to the point that I can't see them handcuffs. Hello, honey.
Or even worse.
And what did he get? Stand to your ground. Stand your ground and let that dude go. Go ahead, Lewis.
When she asked, will he get caught? And he said yes, and it was a hard yes. And then definitely, you said you didn't want him to do it. And this is what I pulled. You definitely stand your ground. Keep going and make that break clean. You don't even need to mess with that. Without a doubt. And that doesn't make sense to me either. If y'all two together, why would he not want to listen to you when you said you didn't want him to sell drugs? Okay, why would you try to do that out of your home? That doesn't even make sense to me at all. I don't want to put nobody I love in danger. I mean that's the opposite of love to me.
And this is a male perspective. Why would I want to put my family in danger? I don't want to put nobody I love in danger. That's what I'm saying. This is a male perspective. This is not us being on that side where, the judge broke us up. This is a man saying, I don't want to put nobody I love in danger. Think about that. Okay, listen. Either way, when they start investigating everything. So that car he bought with that money, that house he bought with that money, them things that he bought with that money, them tax returns, they start looking into everything. And that's all I'm saying. Do you want to see everything you have start to dwindle and go down the drain because you love this person and they didn't want to stop doing what they were doing? Listen, he can get a job in a dispensary. You know that, right? There's dispensaries all over the place. He can get a job at a dispensary and sell all the product that he want to sell. My thing is, I don't feel like it's safe, but you can do what you want to do. I'm not going to tell you either way to do whatever it is. But my thing is, no, I would not go back. I would not care if this person loved me or not. You have to know what your deal breaker is. And for me, that's a deal breaker. And there's certain other things that are just deal breakers for me. You have to know what your deal breaker is.
Your focus is, will he get caught, like legally? What's more dangerous when the people who they do dealings with, they follow you, try to find you, and they hurt you to get at him. A lot of times when you have this type of lifestyle, they don't go for that person directly. They go for somebody that person is affiliated with.
Yeah, she said that, and that's how I feel. It's a deal breaker, and I wish you the best, honey. But again, I got the sunshine car for you. Once you move on, because I feel like it's a painful break. Like I feel like you literally do love him, and I feel like he loves you. But his money, his desire for this money and this fast life and this grind is more than it could take. Like one of my boyfriends that I had, this was back in high school. The Sagittarius. That's what used to break us up all the time. He really did honestly love me and I loved him. But the problem was his love for that overrode everything. And he was a little bit Looney Tunes up in here too. Aside from that, no. All I'm saying is his desire for fast money, fame, and wealth overrid his desire to be with me, and there was nothing I could do. So it was either him or me, and I'm always going to choose me. You need to listen to Tamia. What is that song called? Me. What is that song called? Kina, what's the name of that song? It's Tamia, and she's talking about choosing herself over the other. It's called me. Yeah, it's called me. I choose me over, whatever the situation is. So choose you. If it comes down to between you and him, choose you every time. So, like I said, I dealt with a person who couldn't get out of that fast life. Okay, then I choose me, and I'm just going to have to move on. Love you or not, I'm going to have to move on.
Yeah,
Right.
as Sagittarians, we're all about adventure.
You said
And that's not an
got the
adventure I
sun
want to go on. What card is that, Lewis?
rebirth. Rebirth. Like
Rebirth. Again.
you
And that's exactly what Alycia had, death and rebirth.
The Wonder Twins were activated.
Death and rebirth.
That's my done.
Hi, Apexa. How are you? We're doing good. We've been on for like 3.5 hours. I think we have one more and then we're about to be done and we're about to be out of here. Thanks for joining us. Like, share, comment, subscribe. But thank you for coming in. Go ahead, Lewis. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
No, I just said my salad got soggy.
That's
You
it.
just said we were
All right,
right.
Miss. Who was the last person we were reading? I don't even remember.
Viv.
Miss Viv, I hope that helped you out, and I hope you're able to move on and move forward. But I do see a new love coming for you once you actually totally let go. Like, I hear spirit saying we're not going to bring somebody else into a possibility that could be dangerous for them either. So once you're completely done and moved on, they're saying, are you thinking about relocating to break that bond? I kind of hear that too, that you're thinking about relocating to break that bond. And so maybe relocation will help you too. Relocating to break that bond and to move on.
Nice.
Say that again, Alycia.
Arizona's
Arizona
nice.
is always nice. It's hot. Listen, this is the best part of the year we about to have from now through like April. The weather about to be perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. So this is our last person right here. Can I have a general reading? Dos muchos. I like that. 2 times. Haley Hughes. Keena says she tried to get you a couple times. And again, we've been on for 3 hours, and this is what we say. We call your name over and over and over and over again. And if you don't respond, then there's nothing we can do. We're not going to always move you to the end because we still have other stuff that we have to do. And so we're just going to move on. Don will be on. Shauna will be on tomorrow morning. Don and I will be back Wednesday, and then Dawn and Shauna will be on Thursday. So try to come back one of those times and come back at the very top of the hour so that you can get in. And I'm sorry that you missed your time. We're just really out of time. And at this point, I am literally drained. All right, so Miss Crystal, we love to have you in the comments, girl. You and Miss Linda and the rest of y'all and Affirm and Pam, y'all keep us laughing. I am so happy that you guys stayed the whole time. You are troopers, honey. And Crystal, look, you even got blocked the last time you was here. You like, I'm gonna hold on just in case they need me. So thank you, Miss Crystal, for staying.
We need to come on Tuesday because we will have a ball.
Oh yes, come on Tuesday night, Crystal. You can come on Tuesday night to class and see what we be talking about. She says she loved catching our lives, Miss Linda. We love that you're here. Come on in for Tuesday night class, Miss Crystal, and see what we be doing. Like, you really would enjoy it. Dang, my face look good right here. It's all shining and pretty. All right now.
You're always pretty, Angie.
I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Listen, I need to be pretty enough for some man to be like, hello, Miss Lewis. Can I make you Mrs. Such and such?
Exactly.
Listen, put a bay leaf on, put my name on a bay leaf and put husband on there. Just put my name.
Too.
Although in that dream that I had with Keena last night, she was driving up with my husband in the passenger seat. She was bringing him to dinner.
What? I was burning bay leaves earlier.
She did. She burned it for clarity. Not burn it and put. Listen, what's that one bay leaf I said? It said, as I burn this bay leaf, I want to feel him in my ribs, honey. Damn. Damn.
Damn.
That was
Okay.
my first. That was the first time I saw a bay leaf, and I've been burning them ever since. Like, what? You can get them to come into your room.
Mind you,
Hey.
y'all said I was getting a boyfriend, not a husband. Oh, Miss Crystal. Once you get that action of that pretzel, something tell me you gonna be like, so.
Oh, he gonna be a husband because you ain't gonna let him go. You gonna be on him like this, like, no, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it.
Miss Crystal, you ain't gonna let him go.
You ain't letting them go, especially once y'all had that bathroom freak show. You ain't letting them go. You ain't gonna even listen. I wish he would. He for real gonna have a ball and chain. Like y'all gonna have matching sweatshirts, shirts, and everything. And come on, Akina, so she can make one that said his and hers, so y'all can just point at each other.
He ain't gonna let you go either.
All right, because listen, I heard you got some magical powers there too, honey. You know how to pop, pop, pop too. Hello, Crystal. Hello, Crystal. Hey! I heard you know how to pop, pop, pop too, so he ain't going nowhere either.
We may have to have you on here so we all have some notebooks and pens, take some notes.
Did you rotate it to the left or did you rotate it to the right? Because he ain't going nowhere. Woo! All right, Dose, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. General reading, this is the last one. All right. Oh, gosh, I got a 6 of Pentacles. Let me make sure that's for you. Oh. I got good cards. Oh. So the first card I got for you, Dope, are you still here? Is the person still here? Okay. So I got, for one, I got the 6 of Pentacles, and that's giving back or receiving. So either you've given out and this is good karma coming back to you, because I got the 6 of Pentacles. That's returning. That's like you're either giving or receiving. You've given, and so now it's time for you to receive. So I got that. But then I also got planning, like you're planning something. You have plans in work, or there are ideas that you're thinking about putting out there, and then I feel like you've put it out there or you've started something, because I didn't get a haste anyway. I didn't get that anything starting. I got that you've put plans out there. You have plans in the work. You have things that are starting, and you're basically just waiting for your ships to come in, because you went from a 2 to a 3. You've already planned it. And I feel like this has been a very short thing. Like it hasn't been a very long time. Like your giving has been a lifelong thing. This is just the kind of person that you are. But this planning, it's like you had an idea, you put it out there, and now you're just waiting on the ships to come in. So I get that there are good things that are coming for you. So for my general reading, I get good things.
I got that 5 of Wands, meaning you about to level up. Then I got that Emperor card. But I also got the Hermit. So are you sitting, reflecting on something, an idea, or like your next move, or basically you're trying to move in silence, not really letting people know what you thinking, stuff like that?
Oh, look, he got the Hermit card too. That's you planning inside. That's your planning. That's in silence. Keep it that way, honey. Spirit said keep it that way. Don't tell people your stuff, because they'll either steal it or they'll discourage you. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Dang, you got all them tools? Dang.
Wonder
Woo! Go ahead, whoever's gonna read their cards next.
That should be Lewis.
Go ahead, Lewis.
Okay. Yeah, like you guys were saying, I did definitely got the Hermit also. And what jumped out was self-reflection, introspection, and inner guidance and solitude. The other card I got, I don't know if you guys can see him good. That 8 of Pentacles.
Oh, 8 of Pentacles.
8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. New job, self-employment, building a business, trade or reputation. Then the Oracle card I pulled is, I don't know if you can see it, is the Wisdom card. And what jumped out to me was, when you ask, I answer. I am here in all situations, but you must seek me. Wisdom comes with age and time, but never in the face of arrogance. Be open and allow the experience to surround you. There's more to this thing than you. Lose some, gain all. Obviously, that is in direct correlation with all of us getting the Hermit card and you being in isolation doing your planning. So those would.
Wonder Twins, activate.
All right, go, Miss Sheri. What did you have?
Okay, so I had the Two of Swords. Then I got the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So, and they're all reversed. And I do read in reverse. So the Two of Swords is the woman sitting there holding her swords, taking no action. If you read it upright, if you read it in reverse, it means there is action going, action to be taken. The Three of Pentacles is the craftsman is working, and then the master craftsmen are looking at the work. And in reverse, for me, intuitively speaking, this is like your current situation. You're just waiting for the action to take. And the Ace of Wands is the beginning of this action that needs to take. And then on my oracle, I pulled a rose, which means romance. Don't you dare get any ideas. This is for love for yourself. So don't forget to love yourself. That's super important, especially in the situations that you're in. You need to make sure that you do self-care, even when your situation changes. Everybody's going to be wanting something from you, and you're going to feel tired and drained and pulled once your situation switches. Once what's happening right now moves forward. Please, everybody that you haven't been around in a long time, but you have to remember to romance yourself and take care of yourself. Okay? So that's what that means to me.
Are you trying business? Is there something to do with cars? Because I got cars. I heard engines and things revving in the background. Or are you an auto mechanic? Like I get something to do with cars or something. Is that what you're doing? Is that what's going on? That's not it. I get something about fast cars, engines, and things like that. So there's something about cars and you liking cars or dealing with cars. So I got something about cars. Okay then. Oh, I mean, is that what you went for? Did it have something to do with that?
He said no.
Okay. I'm not under. Right, but that doesn't, even with that, it doesn't mean that you can't still like want to do something in the auto industry. So you're saying that you're not interested in the auto industry at all because they literally I heard engines revving and I heard people, or do you like, or were you, was it something to do with drag racing or racing cars? Because I clearly see a crowd of people. I see a car and I hear engines revving. So either it was drag racing or it has something to do with cars. So I'm getting something about cars. So if it's not, then maybe I'm just totally off. But I got something about cars. But okay. So that's what I got.
Who is Miss Janet? I like her.
Janet goes to class with us on Monday nights. She is a hoot. I love Miss Janet. She usually goes to class with us on Monday night. So if you ever came to Arizona, Alycia, that's what I'm just saying. You can go to make sure you come so you can go to class on Monday night. That's all I'm just saying. So you
So I do see that that your situation's gonna change. I see it in the next couple of months, not as soon as you think it is. I know that you're waiting for the beginning of October, but I'm seeing it more towards Christmas.
I still get the car thing. Like they're not letting that go. So I don't know.
They're not letting that go for me either, but I see it too, Angie. I see that he's going to go into something to do with cars, or he has somebody that has a lot of things to do with cars.
So maybe your job is was going to be something in the auto industry, but I definitely see something about you getting something in the auto industry or something to do with cars. Whatever your future is, it has to do with cars because they won't let that go. Like I literally just hint to engines revving, or maybe that's the situation that got you. But I get something about cars. Oh nope, that ain't it either. So yeah. Maybe you want to do an auto shop, or maybe you learned about that, you know what I'm saying, and that's what you want to do. But I do get something positive about the car industry. Am I going to class tomorrow? I don't know. Are you going, Sheri?
I don't know.
We'll go back and forth on it. We haven't decided. I got to get my tea some kind of way, so I may just have to meet her.
Oh yeah, I do. I will. If I go to if I'll do your tea tonight and then meet you at class tomorrow.
We'll make arrangements to get the tea. I'm not sure.
Like, I'm not committing to that.
Listen, I be all gung ho about going to class, and then listen, after I get off of work and they beat me down and ask me the same question 475 times in a row. I done had to explain. I be like, you know what? I'm just not able to go to class because these people don't work my nerves. So, I mean, I might go to class, and then again, I might not. So we'll see.
If I go to class, it's only to get a hug from you.
And I'm going to pick up my tea. So Keena said that's it. All of you that are still here, our last 10 people, thank you for coming up, for staying with us. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let other people know. Miss Shauna will be back tomorrow with tea time. She is under Naturally Divine Goddess on YouTube and I think Facebook. So again, Shauna will be on tomorrow. It'll be 10 a.m. East Coast, 7 a.m. West Coast. And then me and Don will be back on Wednesday night. And then Shauna and Dawn again on Thursday. And then Sunday we'll be back. Sheri says she won't be here, but Affirm Wellness will be here in her place. So I'll see you all next week. Maybe Lewis got the bug good enough that he'll be back next week. And Alycia, I know you can't stay awake, so girl, go ahead and do that meal prep early in the morning so we can be ready for the show at 3 o'clock.
I might. I got the dates mixed up.
You got the date? Wait, what?
I got the dates mixed up.
So when is it?
Let me go look.
Well, it doesn't matter. Sheri Berry will be back.
She said it doesn't matter.
It's October 24th through the 26th, which is actually during the week, and I didn't even ask for the time off yet because I thought it was on the weekend.
Oh, look, then that doesn't bother me at all because that means you'll be here Sunday.
I know.
Come on to class, Crystal.
Exactly. Crystal, come on to class. Miss Linda, go ahead and make that decision. We love you. We support you, whatever side of the continent that you are on. We will come to visit you wherever you are. And I know you go cook. Heal from that burn. Put some kind of she said she got a burn. Sheri, what can she put on it to for work? Aloe. She said she got a steam burn. So aloe. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. I had a cut on my side from where the Lord pushed me down when I wouldn't rest. And yes, the Lord did push me down. Don't even look at me like that. The Lord pushed me down. They kept saying, rest, Angie, rest, and I wouldn't let rest, so they pushed me down. I cut my side right here, and I couldn't work, so I had to rest. So listen, when you don't do what the Lord say, they will make you do it. They will push you down. So when I got this cut over here, I put that aloe on there, and as I stood in the mirror sizzling like a piece of bacon, I do not trust aloe anymore, and I don't trust people who tell me to use aloe because I was sizzling like a piece of bacon in a frying pan.
Aloe is very good for
Sizzling like a piece of bacon. That's all I'm trying to say. I almost
Oh,
wasn't able to enjoy my bacon because I was on fire, but I still was able to enjoy my bacon. So Keena already put it up regarding where you can go to come to class. I will see you all Tuesday in class. Sheri, I will see you tomorrow in class, and then
did you
Wednesday we
hear
will be
that?
back live.
Go into class tomorrow.
Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Bye, Miss Julie. You might see me in class tomorrow too, Miss Julie. I
Bye,
might be
Miss
there.
Julie.
All right, guys. Thank you all for showing up.